two at an event or something like that.
Right. At any
Where,
event,
where
really?
like
Or a sanctioned, I don't even know what is sanctioned by the,
Oh, and
Two.
we are
at an event or
live.
something like that.
right.
We are live on YouTube.
At any
Where,
event,
where
really?
like
Or a sanctioned, I don't even know what is sanctioned by the,
Oh, and
Two.
we are
at an event or
live.
something like that. Who's got their YouTube on?
So,
You got it muted.
yes, certain
I don't even have
events,
mine on right
certain
now.
events are qualifiers, and
Mhm.
then if you go to that event and place, you're qualified to go there, I guess.
Yeah.
'Cause it kind of works the same way for the other big events, like you know, Mr. Olympia, Arnold's, you know.
I kind of like how Canada still does their qualifying for worlds, where they have like their provisionals, and then you got to place so high at provisionals to go to their nationals, and then you got to place so high at nationals in order to qualify to go to worlds.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
And then
I
you
think-
send over your best.
Yeah,
Right.
work
Right.
up. You become the best in your local area, and then you go to a national event. You know, if you kick ass there, you know.
I really think until until the United States decides to do something like that.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of good pullers that qualify to go over there. I mean, they're doing really well. But I think you would get more that way. Even there's a good possibility of getting more
oh yeah.
qualified in the classes that are actually going to go.
I mean, hats off to all the guys that are going that aren't of that high caliber, but still make the time to go out. I mean, it showed that like if they were on that level, they would definitely be apt to go out there like a John Brzik did way back in the day. I mean, they're nowhere near that, but they're willing, which is really freaking cool to see. And then there's the guys that are, we were just discussing before we went live, that are of that caliber, but just don't show out because they don't want to, or they have that kind of imposter syndrome where they feel like they're not of that level, whereas they probably are.
Right.
Could mix it up. I don't know. It's a little conundrum, but as long as they're pulling sports alive, we're good to go. We're having fun.
All right, I'm gonna go post this on our Facebook and see.
And I think for a lot of the people that would qualify and could do well over there, it's also like having the time, the finances and stuff to go over there.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, what's the incentive right now monetarily? There's none really besides a title, but then you hear these guys that 26-time world champion, and it's not a Cobra Rhodes or not some other dude that you would think, just a local guy that's got world championships from going somewhere without any representation from all the countries or any of the good ones at least. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know enough.
Oh, David, you know plenty.
Dude, I know I don't. I'm like the third best arm wrestler in my house.
I don't
What do
know.
I know?
That may be true. You may be lower.
Maybe lower. I have 3 brothers. Yeah, could be lower. Down the totem pole. And then there's my dad, my mom, 3 sisters,
Oh, dude. So
nieces, nephews.
you're like
I got the cat, the dog, chickens. Shoot, dude, I might be the 20th best arm wrestler in my house.
Dave, what your father arm wrestled, right?
He did. He arm wrestled for 2 years in Belarus. So only tried his hand at it twice and won whatever regional championship there was. So he got like some kind of, we call it an anketa, just kind of a certificate, no medal or anything like that. He just got him 2001, 2002, and then we immigrated.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he's a behemoth of a man. I'm not sure if I ever showed you a picture, but he's like one of those guys that are built like a Cleve Dean, like where, or rather a Saplenkov, like same hand size as him, like exact same dimensions, like 18-inch forearm without training, 20-inch arm. I mean, granted, he's like 350 pounds now, but I mean, when you see him, you're like, oh, that's like a enlarged midget with just the way he's built.
Yeah, just kind of an all-around big dude, huh?
Yeah. Once my phone charges up a little bit, I'll show a picture. He just dwarfs everyone in my family, especially like we got this one ridiculous pic from like a couple of years ago when I was still a skinny little kid. And yeah, he just stands head and shoulders. Actually, I think I might be charged up enough right now. Let's get some entertainment going.
I went and checked out the sit downs in New Jersey this past weekend.
Yeah, how was that? Did they get a good turnout?
They got a pretty good turnout. The venue they did it inside rather than outside like previous tournaments, so it was a
Right.
little tighter. So it was a little bit hard to see, but everybody had fun. Seems like everybody had fun, and it was pretty cool. The restaurant had good food.
Yeah, I think just sit downs are different, and it's kind of hard to watch.
Yeah, and
You know what I mean?
because if there were like 5, 6 people standing around the table, you couldn't really see
Yeah,
because it's not, sit downs is low. So sit downs really has to be on a stage.
yeah. Like they did it down there at that Champs one year down in Harrisburg.
Was it tough there?
It was it was pretty neat. It was actually up on the stage.
Okay.
They had 2 tables up on the stage, but
Yeah.
yeah,
But it was cool. It was like, there were some good pullers there. So that part was always fun and seeing the crew. But I was running late. Like I wasn't going to go because, we were sick over the weekend. Leading
Yeah.
up to it. And then I woke up, I felt weird. And then like by noon, I felt better. And I was like, well, I'm an hour away. Fuck it. I'll just go check it out, show support.
yeah.
Went there to just show some support and see all the guys, and it was fun.
What do we have for results? Like who did well? Who do we?
I'm sure that's going to be released, but I don't know if it has yet.
Oh,
I mean, Ed DeCruz. I've seen a couple of videos. Ed DeCruz, he did pretty well.
Yeah,
mhm.
Of course, Joe Galgocci. Joe Galgocci's been pulling sit downs for quite a while.
that was a lot of
Now-
things I was hearing in the crowd. Was a lot of people didn't feel as powerful at sit downs because they couldn't really put their bodies into it as much.
Well, I think it's a whole different, like
Yeah,
the finish, the pin. The pin is probably like from what little experience I had sit downs to finish. The pin is probably the hardest part.
yeah.
Does it favor someone with a hook? Is that what it's?
It's
Ab-
safe.
Absolutely. Having a good inside game. My opinion, a lot of side pressure.
Yeah.
Helps a lot. But also having not just the side pressure, but the down pressure to finish.
Mhm.
The down pressure to finish to get the pin is
Yeah.
The only-
probably the hardest part.
The only thing I would suggest to those tournaments at Dad's is have a little bit of an after pull, because a lot of people were in the parking lot after saying, "Man, they tore down all the tables immediately," and everybody was like, "I would have liked to have tried sit downs or got a chance to pull some people that maybe they didn't get to pull in the tournament. I don't know." But it's, just in listening to the crowd, people seem disappointed that it got torn down so quick and they didn't get to do like an after pull.
That's how I feel about most tournaments in general. I don't know if it's different in PA, but it seems every New York tournament we've had as of recent, especially, there's
Yeah.
really no after pull.
That's why, like, we leave our tables up all fucking night after a tournament because That's the fun. That's the fun part after. You know.
Yeah, I think in order to make it work, you need to have a really good plan, like, and actually like announce like an after pool if it's going to be at a different location or something like that is really good. I mean, up in New York, we did have luck before. If it's in Syracuse, we end up going to what used to be called Woody's. It's now Pumpin' Pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one we were at last time at the last underground. That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Not the one
Yeah.
I drove with you, Dave.
What's
Yeah,
that?
that is a spot. Yep. I brought a sleepy Ryan Grondin.
You saved.
Oh
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we went down to Virginia the one year to national sit downs, and it was the same way. Once it was over, it was over.
The thing is the people don't, I guess, think of is, you know, if you have an after pool and people stay there, they're still drinking, they're still eating, making money for the bar.
It's
Apt to come back again.
it's a good way. It's a good way to support the venue.
Yeah, just let
Yeah.
guys pull for a couple hours after and turn it into a
I think
little
even
plan.
more so, like you guys are saying, because when we were at the Pumpkin Pizza place, all people were doing was getting more pies, more food,
Right.
pulling, more
Getting
drinks.
drunk. Yeah,
Because now all the nerves are off. You're no longer, worried that you're gonna poo your pants on a
right.
table or anything like that. You could just ease
You can
your
put
mind and eat
yourself now wherever.
and don't poo your pants.
You can poo your pants
Essentially.
whilst pulling someone you didn't get to pull.
Exactly.
No, that was fun though. You know.
And I think sit downs are it's something that doesn't happen around the area so much, so it's harder to like really get people out.
Yeah.
You know, there's very few teams around that even practice sit downs at all. You know what I mean? Like,
A lot of feedback where, you know, people were just like, I'm not interested in pulling sit downs. Which
listen,
probably the turnout.
it's not for everybody. It's not for me. Like,
I would like to try it. I just you know, like I said, they tore it down so quick. I didn't get to check it out, but you know, there was, like I said, there was a few people there like saying, "Oh man, I wish they would have left it up for a little while." So,
yeah.
pull some people. Then Dave Morocco's. Not many people went to that. It was just, Paul Italia and Jerry Caderet, and that's it. Two people.
I seen Black Ice was there.
Yeah.
Some of the other guys that are local down there.
Dude, so Dave Shell went there and got my pin pads from Dave. And Dave gave him two different size ones that don't fucking fit my table.
Oh God.
I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, dude.
Well,
It's ridiculous.
the rumor I heard was Italian Caderet showed up first, and there was no tables there for like the first half an hour or something like that.
Dave was late, as usual.
Yeah.
So Dave Shaw brought his table in, so there was only one table. Then eventually Morocco showed up with three tables. I saw Kevin Kaler was there. I don't know. Dave said there was probably about 20 people there.
Yeah, not compared to the normal,
Right.
you know, annual Dave Morocco practice. It's usually 40, 50 guys show up, you know.
Wonder if that has anything to do with who went there.
Well, I don't think it's so much that. I think it's so much more on what it was on a Sunday.
That and you know, no offense to anyone, but those practices never get promoted very well.
No.
Like usually it's like word of mouth and people are like, hey, are you going to Morocco's practice because so and so is going to be there? But he doesn't, like, he puts it out once and that's it or something. So it's kind of like,
There's so many events going on this weekend as well that nobody's going to go to a big practice and then fly out to Dubai. Like, and most of the guys that are anyone
yeah, and it's
that are
hard.
going to draw a crowd are overseas.
Yeah,
At least like in this current season.
I agree. And
Anyways, found a picture of my dad looking like an absolute behemoth.
holy jeez,
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
bro.
I
Look
don't
at
know
the
if
size of the arms on that dude. Oh my God.
yeah.
He probably
I'm trying
does he still kick your ass in arm wrestling?
to not so much, but every time we faced,
Yeah.
he's a workaholic. He's been outside all day or either butchering something, working on something. So it's never been a real ready go where he's rested.
No wonder you don't.
Um,
No wonder you don't talk back to him.
right. Yeah, he's now we're like the same height. He still is a monster. I wish he trained. I wish he cared.
If
But
your
he
dad was
just
the
doesn't.
size of, say, Paul Italia, would you talk back to him?
I discipline him.
Discipline him.
I kick my legs up and put my feet on him right now. Like I am on this bed.
Like an ottoman?
I tell him to fetch me a water.
You
That
would you would be the man of the house.
would be the man of the house.
Daniel, Daniel's still alive? Holy shit. I would have never guessed that.
tomorrow should be a good practice, Ryan. They're having a practice down in Harrisburg
Yeah.
tomorrow at 2:00 at that Angie's with Paul Lynn. I guess Brandon Elsesser is going to be there.
Well, that makes me really want to go.
Yeah, right.
He's not going to go to an event. I thought he was looking for somewhere to pull because he was peaked out or something like that.
Who's that?
Elsesser, wasn't he looking for an event because the one with Craig got scrapped for one reason or another?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
But I think Elsesser was just looking to get out of his house because it happened.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's a rumor
But,
someone at the dad's tournament had COVID.
oh, really? Wow.
And that
Not
was
much.
really tight quarters in there. But yeah.
I mean, in unrelated news, I got myself a whole bunch of stuff from that one sponsor that Larry has, that Boohoo Man apparel line.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool. Like he's got like a whole bunch of nice quarter zips. I mean, a whole bunch of great selections. However, what I found out throughout this past year, going to Italy and ordering stuff from the UK, is all their people are really small. Because I order XLs and double XLs and everything is just like skin tight.
So you got to order a bigger size.
Way bigger size. I'm not going to send this stuff back. I mean, I got a pretty good deal on it and I just don't want to go through the hassle.
So you're saying it'll fit your brother?
It'll all fit my brother. That's probably where it's going to go in a month.
Yeah.
I literally just, everything just trickles down to both my brothers. They're both same height as me, just skinnier. So that's what it's going to be. So basically, the Europeans are very small people. And I don't know where the hell Levon shops.
Fucking sews like 2 or 3 of them together and then puts it on.
Right? It's
you know,
kind of insane.
When he turns around, it's like sleeves hanging from his back.
And it makes sense why Irakli's wearing everything so tight. If you guys see that guy, he's wearing basically what I'm wearing right now, like just skin tight clothes, and it looks like you're trying too hard.
Now, does that shirt
that's all that's available.
currently match your shorts at the moment?
I'm not wearing any shorts.
Shorts. Oh,
Check it out. Pants. They're supposed to be double or triple XLs, but they're basically hugging my thighs. I'm not going to show that, but
yeah,
pants on.
Well, they can't all be small because I seen that the picture of Chafee and Vitali together. Vitali's huge.
He's a monster. I feel like he's growing inches in height. It seems every time he's compared to some guy, he's even taller than before.
That
so he's
I think
supposed to
that's
be like 6'8".
I think that's an interesting match too this weekend.
Yeah.
Chuck,
I mean, I'm kind of
are
excited.
you rooting for Ryan Bowen?
No.
Do you
I,
think,
I,
but
I
realistically,
won't.
do you think he's going to win?
So here's what the deal should have been. The deal should have been that if he beats Khaled should get redemption and they should fight in a cage. That would be great.
Did you see them their face off?
Bowen looked fat.
And
I mean, I saw the pictures, and yeah, he looks like a different guy.
He looks like he gained the weight, but in the wrong way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he looks like he's been on the grill.
I'll tell you what, if he can't get out of Khaled's hand, which he's probably not going to, it's going to be a fight.
Yeah.
I
I feel
mean-
Khaled has enough of that cup and, like you're saying, the hand to last him every round. And if he can't beat that hand, I mean, he's going to probably try to shoulder press him or something, try to go through it instead of away from it or anything like that. He's not going to have a hand-based attack because Khaled's like, I don't know if this has any carryover at all, but with ease, he picks up the Millennium dumbbell. He does the Thomas Inch. In that one video that he was doing with all the guys, he just takes it, moves it out of their way so they could try out some other heavy thing. The dude just does things with ease with all this cupping strength. I mean, he does it with a thumb, but I don't think he's going to have anything in terms of hand. Well, Bowen.
But but with him doing it with the thumb is more beneficial for arm wrestling anyhow. I just think I watched him do that one video. He did what? He did 8 reps picking up the inch dumbbell.
Yeah.
That's
insane.
That's insane hand strength. And like you said, that cupping strength is crazy there too.
Yeah, he's got the wrist to back it up.
And if you're a trained athlete and you're learning a sport, I mean, the guy's smart enough. He probably picked up pretty easily on a lot of stuff.
Very smart.
I mean, if he's aggressive enough, he could get away with it. Like that one practice pull that he had with Schoolboy. What was it, a year back now? Their mock super match. He did pretty well just being aggressive and just not giving anything up. I mean, he did everything perfect in terms of being a puller that's not giving anything away, like to the point where it's annoying, but he's not going to give it up just so you could take some space or some purchase on the hand.
Right.
Yeah, if his hand is still there, which it probably will be, I think he has a chance. However, I think that Schoolboy will be able to open him up enough to that where his arm angle is not going to be enough to hold out against Ryan. I think Ryan will win, but it'll be arm-based, not hand-based whatsoever. But stranger things have happened.
I think the match with Schoolboy, I think Schoolboy, he as long as he wins the length fight and goes and wins like what I mean, like the whole up top thing and like a more of a posting top roll, I don't think Khaled has anything for that.
No.
I think he might have to do a lot of high hooking or something like that. Some kind of throwing the frame at Khaled and getting him off his shoulder line, all that, getting him off kilter.
Are straps allowed in this match now?
Yeah.
Because remember the last time, no straps allowed, but I think if Schoolboy went to the straps with him, it's over.
I think it's allowed, yeah. I can't say for sure.
I think that's what that may be what it is. If it goes to straps, it favors Schoolboy a lot more.
For sure.
If it takes and I think the same thing is going to be the same thing with Bowen and Khaled. If he can get to the straps, problem is does he get out of his hand without getting caught in that?
It's tough to say.
He's got
such a big hand, so much coverage. He might just end up pronating right into it. Who knows?
Right.
But Ryan seems to be better in straps. That's what he says. That's what some other people have said. I mean, at least online. He seems to be a very proficient strap puller, and I think he'll have something.
Yeah. I just think the big part of the fight is going to be the center table fight.
huge shout out to Jake Ward.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What an opportunity, huh?
Created. I mean, if you think about it, Jake Ward gets that opportunity because of all the hard work he's put into this on his own merit. Like,
Absolutely.
he's not just like getting that opportunity because he's a famous arm wrestler. Like, he worked his ass off, created a brand, created a channel, and created this opportunity for himself, which is fucking awesome. Good for him.
He slotted in very easily into like everything that's going on.
Yeah,
Just like a natural character to have around.
absolutely. He's a great dude.
We're
And
lucky to have him.
he
And I
deserves-
think actually with him being there as a commentator has brought more promotion and more attention to the thing too.
oh, big time.
Mhm.
Because at first you didn't see a whole lot about the King of the Table.
Right.
It started out not being well promoted,
No,
and then Jake Ward gets involved. The next thing you know, you see it everywhere.
yeah, because he's promoting himself, but in doing that, he's promoting the thing as a whole, and he's good at promoting. A lot of these big organizations, like, no offense, but they're not that great at promoting. You know what I mean?
I
The
think
other-
Or they promote
Go
in a way where it's like repetitive and your mind just blocks it out because you've seen it fucking 50 times in the same group. You know what I mean?
but I think what they do, a lot of it is they rely on the competitors that are going there to really promote it, and which
And a lot of them don't, though. That's the problem.
which in all fairness, it should be done. If you're being supported by a promotion taking you somewhere that far, I mean, you really got to promote it yourself.
If you want your event promoted excessively,
Contact me.
have Dan fucking Schwartz, the Nightmare, in it, and he will promote the hell out of it.
If you want your event promoted, contact me.
Chuck Bardo,
Yes,
especially if it is a Paul Italia event, or
absolutely.
Travis.
I mean, if they're willing, if Paul Italia is willing to pay me, I will promote his event for him.
I'll suck his dick. I mean,
But he has to. Nah, I wouldn't go that far.
but yeah, Paul Italia didn't say any negative things about 98 this weekend at Morocco's event,
You know.
There's nothing negative to say about us.
despite there being a few 98 percenters there.
In the comments,
Shout out to
Kane
Paul Italia.
Kane brings up a good point. He says, I don't think that most are bad at promotion. I think most don't care about promotion and just about the arm wrestling.
That's true. But, you know, if you're going to have events, like if you want to have a good turnout for your event, you got to kind of promote that, you know?
Yeah.
And I
Yes.
And I
think
think they are
a
banking
lot
on
of guys
the,
get tunnel vision and they're just thinking about, I got to go there and win and perform well and not about promoting. But I think
I
it's
would assume
people
they
should
want King of
kind
the
of work
Table to
on.
do the promoting. Like you're saying, like the bigger organizations, they take the reins over there because
Yeah.
they are the athlete. They are where the spotlight is.
Right.
So shine it on them. Why should they do the work?
Yeah. I
see.
get that.
Some people have that perspective.
I get that, you know. But even around here, local tournaments, sometimes you see like one or two flyers and that's it, and it's like months before, and then you don't hear about it again till maybe like the day before. You know what I mean? Like I feel like people could up their game a little bit with the promotion around here. I don't know.
And then I really think so. A lot of people get a lot of slack in this sport for self promotion, because I think self promotion is the hardest thing to do.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like you kind of look like a jerk when you're trying to promote yourself.
Yeah.
I think there's levels to it though. Like you can promote yourself in a way that doesn't seem so abrasive. You know what I mean? Maybe that's not the right word, but sometimes people promote themselves and it's like in a cringy way where you're just like,
Right.
what the fuck?
So maybe what I should do is I should start like a PR business or something like that
There you
and promote people for them.
Yeah, but your way of promoting is fucking everybody subscribe to this or you're a fucking piece of shit.
It worked. Listen, it
Subscribe or
worked.
die.
Yeah.
It worked. Did it not?
Yeah, I guess it did. It was effective.
How did we get 1,000 subscribers?
I don't know. I probably the 1,000 emails I made to subscribe. Oh my goodness, round the dawn with a $30 super chat. Hashtag 98, hashtag FTG, hashtag menthol with a double flex.
You got to give that guy a free entry.
On the dawn, thank you.
Yeah. You know what, Ryan? You need to send Ron the Don a free T-shirt for his $30.
Oh, I am. I actually I got to get his size from him, but I already planned on doing that because last week he gave us a $50 one.
Yeah.
So, and I actually got the pleasure of hanging out with Ron the Don at the Dad's tournament, and what a great dude, man! We had fun. We had fun just talking shit on everybody, just bothering people.
What was there a chain breaking or no?
What's that? No, there was not.
No chain breaking.
We could buy Don some backup chains so that there's always just one to break. You know,
If Ron the Don shows up at an event, there should always be a chain break.
we want more details about the gunfight at the OK Corral. An entire episode should be devoted to it. Ron the Don, what's your shirt size, buddy?
I'll save the hassle. It's a medium.
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 I'll save you the hassle.
I think he'd be a fun guy to hang out with. I just want to stir the pot a little bit.
Fighter Frank's in the house. David's best friend. Uh-oh.
Let's go.
Fighter Frank, what's up, buddy? Pay no attention to our guest host, David Shubich.
What's up, Frankie?
Oh, man.
There we go.
Ron the Don's not sure of his shirt size.
Lucha says medium husky.
Medium husky. Large, but maybe an XL would be better. I hate it when people say that because then I never know what to fucking send them.
I don't know. Maybe send him an Excel. When he grows up, maybe he'll
grow into it.
Oh.
If he starts working out and
Why am I mean? I like the guy.
eating his Wheaties, he'll grow into it. That's not nice.
That's not nice. Oh, he says he's going to get
He
bigger.
said it himself. He said, "I'm going to get bigger." That's why. All right,
You got to send him a bigger neck size too, because that thing's going to grow.
He's training because he wants to catch up to Dan Schwartz's size.
Oh, his before size?
Yeah, maybe. He needs a medium.
What do you guys think about Lachlan versus Irakli?
Ooh.
Irakli's too much hand.
Yeah.
Did you?
I think so.
Now that we mentioned that, did you see the Toddzilla Craig Andy Davis video?
Yeah.
Talking about that match. Oh my gosh. I woke up this morning and I was having my coffee and I seen it on YouTube. And oh my gosh, I couldn't get through my cup of coffee. It was so funny.
That guy is just so easily amused. It as cringy as it is, I still smile ear to ear like, what the hell is this guy on? I love it. I want to hang out with him. He was in that, and especially that one that they did with the Yevgeny versus Michael Todd breakdown.
Oh my gosh, that was
the most high octane laughing I've heard all week. I love it.
Yeah. I watched both of them back to back this morning. It was funny.
Arkansas.
Yeah. I'm back.
Using that, I love it.
It's even funnier when you go down and train with them guys. We drive down there once in a while and go to a practice and stuff. And it's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Stuff. Yeah. So you guys are both going to Angie's tomorrow?
I don't know if I am yet.
Yeah, we're gonna go down at 2:00.
If I mean, I might. We'll see.
It's usually a pretty good crowd. I'm gonna guess they're gonna have probably 20 pullers probably.
Any thoughts about having another one of those matchup things, like where they filmed it and had a bunch of amateur guys pulling?
Yeah, there's talk about that again.
Yeah.
I think that was a pretty cool event. Kind of like
I liked it, yeah.
challenge match practice kind of. We did the same thing here with 98 too.
Mm-hmm.
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that was that one that David Shubich didn't come to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They suck. I haven't been going to practices anywhere really. I've been playing a lot of volleyball, and every single time I spike, I throw my arm out by the end of it.
Yeah.
And I just never recover my tendons and my humerus or the side pressure stuff.
It's okay. It was
So what am I doing here really?
People a couple people didn't show up for their super matches, which threw the whole fucking thing off because they didn't tell us in advance. So we found out the day of. So it's like you're waiting for someone to show up, and then they don't show up, and you're like, fuck. So we had to like shift things around, and it slowed down the start.
How hard is it just to give a heads up if you already know?
Yeah, like, hey, I'm not coming. No big deal.
Yeah, you don't want you there anyway. You wanted this.
Even if it's like early that morning, if you just call them or message somebody and say, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it.
What really is irritating are the people that are like, yeah, I'm on my way, and then they cancel. And it's like,
dude, you could just lie and
you
give
weren't really
any excuse and just say you're not going. And don't waste anyone's time in anticipation. Idiot.
I'm on my way. So you got halfway there and then decided not to come? Come on.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Let's not do this. Liar.
Maybe have them put down a down payment and then just give it back when they've made it. Make them liable. Oh, that's silly, but have some kind of accountability.
Something, dude. Yeah. Speaking of that, like then, what do you do like with this thing that happened with like El Cesar and Craig Tullier going to have that match and it got canceled after the flights were set and the hotels were set and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That to me is insane.
I agree.
Yeah, no worries.
I mean, I realize things happen and events get canceled, but there's got to be some kind of guarantee.
In the comments, somebody had said that they were able to get a hold of this one dude for like a couple of weeks. One of the guys backing it with the money and whatever, having the actual event go down. And then at the last minute, the venue had the price hike of some sort, and there was no communication from the people organizing about it at all in advance. So then just at the end of it, just got scrapped. But yeah. I'm just judging this off Facebook comments, and this kind of sucks that there's no official thing being sent out.
Yeah. Where did I put these pictures?
We had a pretty good turnout last weekend down at the Predator practice too.
Yeah, that was fun. A lot of people showed up.
I mean, for that.
Josh Alpha still pulling?
What's that?
I see he's
Josh
got a
was
girlfriend now, so
Josh wasn't there. He was with his girlfriend.
Oh, Alpha, yeah.
Gaines Goblin.
I sent him a message and I was like, "You son of a bitch! Better start showing up to practice." He said he's been going to the Wednesday practice that they have.
Yeah.
So
I don't see any other events coming up soon at all around this area.
no,
If Dave Shell was here, he'd be able to spread some light on that.
well, let's get old Dave on here. But don't you guys get upset when he puts me to sleep and I start passing out.
If he starts putting you to sleep, just boot him.
Where is that little bastard? There we go.
But yeah, I was watching some of the videos today on Facebook from the Worlds. Like I said, the Americans that went over there seem like they're doing pretty well. I mean, a lot of them, it's the first time they've been over there, and
Mhm.
Kevin Palco, 4th place, left-handed.
Right.
Martha Swick from Erie took 1st place. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that was left or right.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
That Lee Aaron from Utah took 1st place, left-handed.
Jake Ward took his 3rd place trophy with him.
Did he?
I don't know.
He probably takes that everywhere he goes.
I would imagine.
Komar took 1st place. He won a gold.
Oh, was that in the disabled category? I saw he was also doing the stand-up thing as well.
Yeah, the disabled category, he took gold. I think in the stand-up was, I think 5th.
Right.
I'm not 100% sure there, but I think it was 5th, which that's not bad, because I mean, like, it's not the same as it was down in Florida. You went over there a little bit better showing, you know what I mean? Like, more countries represented this time, and
Sending Ron the Dawn.
but it's so hard to watch though. Like, I watched so many matches, like, little elbow hop, there's a foul. Little elbow hop, there's another foul. Who's this dude says, oh yeah, I seen that name on there too. Tony Hope. It looked like there was a lot of people from like Utah Utah that were placing rather well. Did I see Fitzsimmons might have taken gold, I think. That Fitzsimmons from Vermont.
TJ Foley said Kevin Kaler and Kenny Smith gave Jerry some real trouble.
Yo, Kevin Kaler's no joke, dude.
I know. He is strong.
And Kenny Smith off the couch is a tough dude. He's a tough dude.
He's got a win on fucking what's his name?
What's that?
He's got some wins on some impressive people.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Rob Vigent.
Sam Harris.
My mom.
Yeah, that was Sam Harris out of his weight class. He pulled up that day. I mean, not taking anything away from Kenny Smith, but
Yeah.
I saw Kenny Smith toying with black ice.
I'm, I'm sure.
Dude, so at the last event at Morocco's thing, Black Ice did not know who Kenny Smith was. So Black Ice was like talking to him up on the stage, and he was like, you know, how long you been arm wrestling? And Kenny was like, oh, I'm new, brand new. And Ice was like, oh,
That's great.
and Paul Lynn was reffing, and now, you know, Paul knows who Kenny is, of course. So they start arm wrestling, and Black Ice is trying to do everything he can to fucking pin this guy, and Kenny's just toying with him, and he's like, how the fuck you only been arm wrestling a month and this and that? And Paul was like laughing, and I was laughing, and he had no idea who Kenny was, and he was just toying with him. And then finally Paul told him, like, dude, this is Kenny Smith. Like, he has wins on fucking like Rob Vigin and fucking all these people. And Black Ice said, no fucking wonder I couldn't fucking pin him. He's like, I thought I was going crazy. It was funny as fuck though.
And I believe he's more of a left-handed puller. I may be wrong about that, but I know, pretty sure his left is really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to make it tomorrow. I don't know if I can. It depends on the weather and whether Everly has soccer or, you know.
Is it really soccer or just everybody just chase after the ball? Dave, stop asking stupid questions.
What's that?
Fighter Frank says, Dave, stop asking stupid questions.
That's Shubich's biggest fan.
Oh, yeah?
He's mad because his girl liked my photos on IG, so he's had it out for me ever since.
That's horrible. Rhonda Don says he's wearing a medium. That's why he looks so big.
Medium. Shubich definitely has a medium on.
I mean, I explained at the beginning of the call, UK doesn't make any real XLs. I'm wearing the Iraqli shirts. You know?
That's the European large.
Extra large. It's kind of insane. I'm not happy with that at all. And like the quarter zips, okay, I can't even get any chest cleavage out of it. Goes barely down at all. It's insane.
Floss McNona said under our thing that she made extra chicken parm, meatball, sausage, and it was waiting for us. But James never told us because he wanted it all for himself. Oh, James Reed, you devil. That doesn't surprise me. James would do something like that. What else is coming up?
That's like watching some of the other face-off videos for this King of the Table. Barzal looked bigger in them videos today than he looked at East versus West.
Yeah.
He's another one. Always grows, just like Vitaly.
Yeah.
Doesn't stop. Oh, yeah, I was going to bring it up. The one dude, Mark Boyd, is doing a pretty good job with all the interviews. He's just pumped out like 20 of them.
Yeah.
On whatever his channel is. and he's got like the Russian interpreter kids on there, and they're doing a pretty good job, pretty faithful interpretations for the most part, which is good to see because sometimes I would see some guys translate and they're not really getting the full thought out, or they just don't really know what they're saying, really. Just the basic cliff notes, most of the time pretty botched. So it's good to see that they're actually conveying the thought that's being presented.
Chuck, do you have any ideas on who you want to interview for the 2% list?
Not yet, really. I'm putting together a small list.
Are you nervous?
A little bit, but that goes away after a while.
Yeah.
You know.
Do what I do, just insult them. If you yourself, you feel at ease.
And I'm actually looking at maybe even getting some Europeans on.
That'd be cool.
You know, I mean, like just get a little bit of everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some guys out there that don't want to be interviewed. It's funny, you know, like
Dave Chafee. We got to get Dave Chafee on because he's been doing a couple interviews lately.
I think we could work on that. I think we could work that in.
Definitely.
Maybe you know what? You know it'd be a good interview. You know it'd be a really good interview. Adam Wilmot.
Oh God, yeah.
The angry bird.
I think we could get him angry.
Yes.
He'd probably like leave the show mid fucking interview.
Probably, he probably would.
You should get him and Nanya on at the same time.
Oh gosh.
Just put them in the same playpen and see what happens.
Palco would come on.
No, I think we'll definitely we'll reach out to guys like Kevin Palco, stuff like that. Guys that you know that are really really trying to get themselves kind of out there.
Yeah.
You know, kind of help along a little bit. Stuff
I mean,
like that.
aside from us trying to get guys on, like I'm just gonna put it out there. If you want to come on our show, we'll gladly have you on. Like if we can help anybody out there promote themselves, also with your events, like people aren't using the 98 as a tool. Like if you're having an event and you want some help getting the word out there, like it's not like we're gonna charge you. Like that's what we do. Like we'll round up 98 percenters to go to your event and try to promote it to our little community that we're building, and it helps grow the sport, but I feel like a lot of people don't view us as like a tool they could use to increase turn or whatever, like just use us for that.
So like any
out there, so
any promoters that want to, that are having events come up, we gladly get them on here and put their event out there for them and stuff like that. Absolutely.
That's kind of what we designed this to do, and I feel like a lot of people don't do that. Like anybody in our area that wants to have a good event or whatever, or even just self-promote, like that's what we're here for. Come on, tell your story. We'll help get it out there to our 3 viewers.
Yeah. Us three.
We'll rewatch it over and over.
Yeah, right.
No, a lot of people came up to me at the dad's tournament and said, man, like they're starting to see 98 stuff everywhere, like other people's practices, like across the country, even in other countries, or like people, some guys were there from North Carolina, and they were like, hey, like you guys come up a lot down there. And I was like, oh, really?
Yeah. And even out on the West Coast, it's spreading. It is spreading, Yeah,
that's good. But yeah, I mean, we're not looking to make money off you. If you wanna come on and talk and spread your message, that's what we're here to do, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And even like
we may not
even if we get
monetary, but You accept sexual favors?
Uh, you might need them,
Don't we all?
but even
Schubert,
even if we get a couple guys that are having a match coming up, if they both want to come on and talk about it, we'll do stuff like that.
yeah.
Promote challenge matches, super matches, anything like that.
Help us help you.
Yes, absolutely.
We will help you. We're here to help the community. You know, I know Paul Italia was mad and making comments that we don't do anything good for the community, but he doesn't know. You know what I mean? He hasn't been to one of our tournaments. He hasn't been to any of our practices. Like, come check it out, Paul.
And here's the funny thing, like, I haven't thought about that dude since the last call.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know, just
TJ
kind of.
is accepting offers for super matches with his daughter, who just turned 8. So any 8-year-olds out there who feel that they're strong, if you want a piece of Callie, but if you break her arm, you're gonna have a whole bunch of angry people. She's like the 98 mascot. She has 98% bed sheets.
No, really?
TJ,
Wow.
she had a comforter made, and it has like their team in one corner and like 98 in the other corner, and like that's cool, man. But yeah,
and I mean, like, we don't even care where these promoters are from.
Right.
It could be promoting anything like European, Canadian, American. It doesn't matter.
because if someone's in a certain area, like I go join groups in their area and then promote it over near them. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not gonna promote something in California in fucking Maine. You know what I mean? But I'll go promote the hell out of it around California and surrounding states.
Yeah. And also, I mean, even
Unless
like
it's a national type thing, then you can put it everywhere.
even people like if they've got products or something like that, you know, tables or something like that, anything they want to promote, we'll get them on here. We'll talk about it, stuff like that.
Yeah, we can put you right here, or right here, or right here,
Right there, right there.
right here.
Just not right. Just not right here. You just can't be. You just can't be right here.
I'll put your company name right here, or maybe
Yeah, yeah.
And this is all
Free real estate.
But nothing can replace this. Nothing can replace this.
No, that stays. Fuck that.
Yeah, that stays.
FTG. We're trying to do winter black.
So anyways,
Tina.
you guys see that one video of Khaled swimming in the pool?
No.
No.
Oh.
Was it good?
Yeah. I'll pull it up.
Ron
Ron?
the Don.
What's up, guys?
Let me I'll make you a co-host so you can share. What's up, Ron?
Going on?
A good buddy.
I'll just show it on my iPhone because it's probably going to come out better. I don't want to risk anything with the sharing.
Listen, I just think that Khaled's just an athlete. And like I said,
Got my East versus West signed one.
nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Oh.
And Ron the Don's lava lamp started working.
Yep. I had the privilege of hanging out with Ron at Dad's, and we had fun.
Yeah, I'm so mad that we didn't get the after pull though, man.
I was just saying that.
Yeah, that got me upset.
That is something I think everybody should work on at their tournaments. Because
Yeah, well, the problem was it was a damn bar and they had like a band coming in or something. So, but yeah, it was still a good time regardless.
Yeah.
A bunch bunch
Yeah.
of us went. A bunch of us went to a pizza place. We had like a reservation and shit afterwards.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Check this video out. That's funny.
Is that his first time swimming?
It might be.
Those big hands, dude.
Oh my god.
Doing the
I think we
doggy
found a
paddle.
weakness. I think we found a weakness. That's insane.
Imagine Ryan Bowen. Ryan just throws a glass of water in his face and he starts panicking.
Oh my god. That's like Freddy versus Jason, where the water comes down, he doesn't cut through.
Oh,
He's like
yeah.
and shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, but I think the worst thing that happens is Bowen makes him mad and the guy goes after him.
That'd be
Imagine if he puts his hand around his neck. Holy shit.
Imagine he slaps him.
just,
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, I think Khaled would definitely fuck him up since he has MMA fucking fighting experience.
Yeah.
So
Did you see in the when they were in
And he
the
kicks after the bell
in
too.
the face up, Ryan Bowen's
yeah, he
doing,
doesn't care if you're fucking conscious or not. It's okay.
in the face off. Ryan Bowen's doing like the typical arm wrestling thing, and Khaled's like, I was like, yeah, dude, he knows what's
I
up.
wonder if
It's
that's the photo
hilarious.
they're gonna use. He's just like, you know.
He looked like he was definitely like facing off for MMA.
Dude, that one side profile shot with their face off. Ryan Bowen's got some neck on him. That kid put on some weight.
He's also got a stomach on him too.
He does look
He's
thick right
got
now.
some
He
neck
does
on him.
look thick right now.
I've never heard someone say, "Man, that dude's got some neck."
That sounds a little suspicious too.
Well, you guys were
now
kind
they
of
say
talking
it that
about
way.
my neck being wide or something before.
Can you show us a picture of his neck?
All right. Let me find these face-off pictures.
He was
I don't
talking
know why
about
he
my
would
neck.
post that.
Wait. Do you have a fetish with necks or something?
I might know.
He has an OnlyFans. It's
Bitch, I might.
He was talking about my neck before with the chains.
oh yeah.
I mean,
He's
you're
like,
asking for it,
Like he needs a
dressing
thicker
it up
neck.
and stuff.
He just likes to look at Adam's apples. Close-ups.
Let's go, boys.
Oh man.
Yeah, you can't dress it up
So-
around me.
So Ryan, we got to get one of those little shops like they have in the malls that sell chains. We need to get them to sponsor Ron the Don.
Dr. Ron, like the fucking piercing pagoda.
Right. We need to get Ron the Don a sponsorship so he can have extra chains in his pocket when he
Just
goes
give
to
him one of
practice.
those rolls of like
Fucking, I should get
500
sponsored
feet of
by
chain.
Heineken too.
Ron, would you wear a choker?
Fuck no. What are you kidding me?
You have to put one finger behind it to rip it off.
Well, that'll test some fucking strength, huh?
He's choking himself.
Unrelated. Can you put on a bow tie?
Can I put on a bow tie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be
Once.
his arm wrestling fucking thing would be like to wear a bow tie to every match.
You see that one dude that puts on a top hat? Why is that a thing?
A top
He posts like from down like in the south somewhere.
You mean fucking
Seems like a nice guy, but he wears a top hat, like a Abraham Lincoln kind of hat, like a stovepipe, whatever they're called.
About like Justin Bishop.
Justin Bishop. Yeah, that's who I thought he was talking about
Yeah.
too.
Side hat. He has like a
No, like this dude.
No, he's talking about
For-
like the high one, right?
Really? What's
Yeah,
his
yeah.
name?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know what his name
Does
is. He's
anybody
like,
out there know his name?
I think lower pro class, but he seems like a nice guy. He just got his little gimmick there. Wears a top hat,
That's cool.
little thing he does.
You know, my gimmick is to just lose.
You too?
It's working pretty well for you so far.
So far, so good. 100%.
Yeah.
Not even 98%. 100% losses.
I actually fucking injured myself the other day.
You did?
Yeah.
Where?
I was going against in practice. I was going against this fucking behemoth, fucking
Oh,
240 dude, jacked out of his
Paul
mind.
Italia.
Yeah, Paul Italia. No, but I was like just supinated, super side pressuring. I definitely
something?
threw something out in my elbow.
uh-oh.
Yeah. So
Should have blown your neck out.
neck fetish.
I think I need to massage some menthol gold bond on there. Get some burnage going, you know?
Oh, look at that neck,
Neck.
dude.
Look at that neck.
Yeah,
Look at that glare.
Who has the biggest gut in that picture too?
Look at that posture. I think he needs a chiropractor. Look, he's got scoliosis.
You're right, dude.
Does it look like he
He's
needs
doing the arm
Look,
wrestling
dude,
pose.
Khaled's like fucking ready to fight, bro.
Khaled looks like he's just gonna punch him in the face and get it over with.
Yeah, he's like ready. He did the double fist, dude.
They might need a couple referees for that match.
Did you see Ryan trying to grab his hand and he's like pushing him away and shit?
Yeah.
I want to watch, I don't know, like one of them or Ryan get a pin or Khaled get a pin, and then they just like start yanking each other, and then it just turns into something else.
Right?
It's gonna be
I don't think Bowen goes there.
Yeah, he would. Well, he is delusional, so he might think that he could fuck him up too. Who knows?
Yeah, you guys ever see giraffes fight?
Yeah.
With their necks.
They use their
What
neck.
the fuck, man?
Looking, dude, they just swing their necks and like wrap them around each other. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's almost like a fucking meat spin.
All right, enough.
Yeah.
David
Yeah,
Marr
Wasn't
says
much.
Bowen's sporting the dad bod.
Cubich just eats clam necks.
Oh man.
I think Ryan Bowen should go to a chiropractor and fix that scoliosis.
It doesn't look like he put the weight on the right way, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
No, he didn't look like that against Ray though. Like
No, he was 86.
Not at
kilos
all.
back then.
He
Now he's
misunderstood.
got like what 105 or something. He put
He
on
misunderstood, dude, and he
20
actually
kilos. Like what's that? Like 45
yeah,
pounds.
wasn't he 92 kilos like a month and a half ago or some shit?
He was 92 at some point, but I think he got down to weigh in at 86.
Really?
I believe I saw that
When he,
number. But
when he
you're
pulled
probably
Coach
right,
Ray,
for
I think he was
92.
like, when he pulled Coach Ray, he was under 90 kilos.
Well, that's what.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like hovering between something like 90 or whatever.
I
I
think
don't
he
but-
missed the joke. Everybody else is on pancakes, and he just ate pancakes,
know.
like actual pancakes.
That's what I'm about to start doing.
Yeah, you're gonna hit the pancake diet?
Actual pancakes, yeah,
Oh, actual ones.
infused with Tren. No, I'm just kidding.
It's not the pancakes that matters to syrup.
Trend patties. Yeah. What oil?
Nah.
What oil do you prefer with your trend?
It's terrible.
If you were gonna do steroids, what would you be doing?
Me?
Anybody?
I don't. It's a rough question.
I would take whatever Dave Shubich is taking.
Actually, I would take whatever Artem's taking.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's going to be a question for one of our guests we're going to have on.
Yeah.
I'll take whatever Ayala's taking.
Exactly.
I haven't seen Aiello in
that.
so.
No, I haven't seen him anywhere.
Oh,
All I see is his memes, his stories.
on like Instagram
All
and
that,
shit.
yeah, all
Yeah,
that messed up
Yeah,
stuff he
he
posts.
stopped spray tanning and he's getting his tattoos removed. So
Yeah, okay.
he's been going
And
through that.
he's losing all his muscles and everything.
He's losing all his muscle and getting tattoos removed. And he started he has a different accent now.
Yeah, well, ever since he was supposed to pull Corey, like he had back surgery, and then that was it. You haven't heard from him.
It's probably just recovering, relaxing.
Well, he pulled Corey at that one event down at Dad's in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't the super match that they were supposed to have.
No, it was just a like an exhibition match.
Yeah.
It was actually to raise money for that little girl that has cancer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was nice of them.
I'm telling you, it was funny when we went out to.
Aussie's
Here's
in here.
Jake Ward. Jake Ward, we were just shouting you out and how proud we are of you. And
Yeah, man, good job.
how you self-made this brand and got yourself these opportunities by yourself. 100%. We're behind you, and you've been a supporter of us since the beginning, and we've been a supporter of you from the beginning. So good job getting these opportunities, man. Very cool.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Definitely.
Helps that he's a super nice guy on top of it.
Ready? Bang.
Devilishly handsome, and has a kick-ass third place trophy. You know, those things help.
I don't have $1 million, but I'll take
Ready,
it.
bang.
What?
Ready.
That's not enough emotion and enthusiasm with it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm very
You gotta get the arm up there.
very tired. Ron, could
Oh,
you
God, you're tired already? Oh, boy.
Early.
That's bad news.
Pretty soon I'm going to be out. And then
It's a good thing Dave Shell's not here. He'd be out.
if my head goes back, Dave Shubich is just going to stare at my neck.
Oh, man.
Dave is still watching that giraffe video.
Yep, I've been watching. Good thing you guys only see from chest up. Bada bing, bada
Has
boom.
anybody hit the wellness
It's all
check?
good, bro. We'll see you when you get back. Anyway.
Josh Berger in the house. Has anybody done a wellness check on Dave Shell?
No.
Haven't heard from him in a couple hours.
No, you better find out because we might have to collect on that will.
You're right. That is true. We don't want to waste time.
Do you have a copy of that?
He made sure that all that was taken care of with his lawyer and such.
Interesting.
So Jake says video calling is illegal from where he's at.
Oh,
Yeah, I was just
where
reading. I
the
read that
fuck-
before.
Where is he, in some sort of concentration camp? Jake, tell him 98% said it was okay. And if they say no, we'll troll the fuck out of their whole country. That's crazy. No
Are you
video.
guys buying the event, the pay-per-view, or are you guys just gonna catch it as it comes out?
If I'm not doing anything, I buy them just so I can watch
Yeah,
them.
I normally buy them too, but tomorrow I'm busy, so I can't.
Likewise.
I like to buy them to show support.
This is actually the first King of the Table I think that I'm not buying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is-
I think I'm there with you.
Jake says plenty of hookers, just no video calling.
Oh
Hey,
man,
at least they got their priorities.
That kind of spot. Okay.
Because they don't want you video calling while you're with a hooker.
Mrs. Aussie won't like that.
Oh.
I just want to know did Jake take the third place left hand amateur trophy with him to show everybody?
I would imagine that doesn't decide ever. It's probably in his carry.
Yeah, so he
That's
can
gotta-
show it up. He wants to challenge people to take it from him while he's there.
I mean,
know,
that's
Actually,
something.
Artem Marzov and that other David, what's that other guy's name? David.
David Dedican.
Yeah, there you go.
David
He could
Dedican.
fight for the left hand for that.
That's something you stuff in the back door storage to get on the plane. If they don't allow.
That
So
trophy
peace
alone
action.
was his ticket on the plane.
they do a full body cavity search and they're like, "What's this trophy doing in here?"
Yeah, the keister holder, right?
Easter holder, yeah.
And then and then after they see the trophy, they all start bowing down.
Right.
That's
He
the
pulls out
covenant trophy.
Third place. Hell yeah, dude. I say it all the time, but Jake Ward has single-handedly made third place the coolest one to win.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, people now don't even try for first place. They're just like, no, I want third.
Go to the B bracket and just lose to the second guy, get third on purpose.
All the people are challenging him.
He says Morozov challenged him for it already.
Don't ever give that up.
Morozov doesn't have a chance.
Nope.
There is no chance.
No one messes with Jake. First place.
First place for wankers.
That's right. That's right. I don't even know what it's like to get a third place.
Nope.
Only if there was 3 people in the class.
Yeah. If there's 3 people in the class and I'm one of them, I'm guaranteed a third place. Schubitz, it makes me nervous that you're looking down like that. I feel like you're just scrolling through necks.
It's still necks. It's more necks.
He's hiding his neck.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
from
he
you.
grew a beard.
Me too.
He grew a beard to walk
Me
around
too.
so he doesn't see his neck, so he's not semi-hard all the time.
Oh,
Right.
100K? I thought it was $1 million.
It's only 100K.
100K is the minimum? Nice.
We're gonna have to raise
Oh
that
shoot!
and see who can challenge him.
Josh Berger said I got second in my match with Gary Roberts.
Congrats.
False. We don't know because the match never got completed. We'll never know what the turnout would have been.
Yes, another week, still no Gary.
Yeah.
Kind of too bad.
That's terrible.
I didn't get a response from Dave Shell, so it is possible that he is no longer with us. He's just.
Oh my God.
I seen him comment on something earlier. I don't know.
He's just a carcass.
I don't know how long ago it was, but I've seen him say something. But
Ron's for life. That's great. But yeah, we're trying to lock down a casino or a larger venue for Winter Blast. But these large venues they take their time getting back to you. Like you write them an email, you wait a week for a response, then you respond to them, and then you got to wait another week for another response because they're in no rush.
do you think you need a bigger one, or are you just trying to get a bigger one?
I think we will need a slightly bigger one, but also the venue where we had it before is not responding.
Oh,
So I left them a nice little.
I mean, you still got a lot of time, but I know you need a lot of time to prep all this shit. But
Oh, Jake Ward wants to come to Winter Blast. That would be awesome, dude.
yeah, even though we were talking to Uncle John, remember he was saying that he was probably going to go too. So that would be a great time.
What if we go visit Australia and we smuggle Jake back in a suitcase?
Yeah.
Sounds some like
Yeah.
sounds like some like Jeffrey Dahmer shit.
Like we just mail him. we could fucking like mail him back and forth.
The only problem is that the trophy's going to set off the alarm.
Probably made of plastic.
But the nameplate's metal.
Yeah.
We'd get caught.
We could, and yeah, that's a great idea, dude.
Fighter.
He said he's not allowed in our country.
Schubert said if we have Jake there, we could just do payouts for third place.
Yes.
Have
Yeah.
a tournament where third place is actually first place.
I'm still not allowed in your country.
I know, that's not cool. Well, you got to fly into Canada and then sneak down with Devin.
With Beer Man, yeah.
Yeah.
He'll get you in, no worries.
Just use the fake Vax card. You'll get away with it. Hopefully.
Oh wait. I don't know if you watched Beer Man's last thing. I think someone said that someone sent someone a fake card to get somewhere in the last one.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then he was like, "You can't say that shit on YouTube, man."
Yeah, right. Kind of like Nunya saying how he burnt that boat.
You know that clip from our last podcast where I played Detachable Penis? YouTube mentioned it, but they did not take the video down. They just mentioned that it was a copyright infringement.
Oh,
Wait, what? What the hell, Schmo? Sick fuck wearing condoms to fuck dead dudes so he doesn't catch disease.
what the fuck?
Oh,
What is that about?
is he talking about Jeffrey Dahmer or some shit? I don't know what the fuck he's.
I still haven't seen any of that.
Dude, that Jeffrey Dahmer fucking show is badass.
Yeah, it is. I'm almost on I got like 3 episodes left, but
I mean, I masturbate the whole time through it, but it's,
oh man,
So, somebody made a meme. Somebody made a meme of a dude eating at Five Guys, and they
Oh,
put Jeffrey Dahmer's face on it. It says, "I don't taste Five Guys."
yeah.
it's probably a good thing David hasn't watched it either because he'd be looking at a lot of necks. You
When
know,
he gets that, when he gets these dudes in his apartment, it's so fucking awkward.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I know what's on the list now.
He just wants to drink beers with them and hang out. At first, anyway.
nah,
Mhm.
he gets these. Oh man, that guy's weird. It's crazy to know that people are like that.
I have his same glasses.
Ron Dahmer?
Right? Oh hell no.
I don't know if Ron the Don put glasses on and shaved, he might be pretty close.
Wow. You already have the glasses. Why don't you just shave?
Yeah, right.
All right.
I have a very big freezer in my basement, so you never know.
We will definitely buy the pay-per-view and say that we only bought it because of Jake. That's the plan, guys.
All right.
Good luck.
Now,
Jake.
Chuck,
Have fun, buddy.
I keep bringing this up, but if you had to
I agree, Jeffrey.
freeze Volatalia, where would you put him?
Hey,
Document.
you get to
Not
see
in
all
a deep freeze.
He freeze in the ice cube tray?
Yeah, in the ice cube tray.
that ready roofie.
Ready, Roofie.
No,
Did you
it's,
hear that, Ryan? Did you hear that one?
Which one?
If you were going to freeze Paul Italia, where would you put him? In the ice cube tray.
Drown him in one. Just
take
one.
care of the-
Just one ice cube. Fucking
The Lego guy.
yeah. Love you too, Jake, buddy. Go crush it over there.
Later, Jake.
Ready, bang.
Very well.
roofie
sir.
bang.
Roofie bang.
Dude, we should make one of those videos where like there's like a midget and he throws something at him and then all of a sudden they show the guy getting like a toothpick thrown at him, but with Paul Italia.
like a log being thrown at him and it's a toothpick.
Yeah.
Devin's forearm can make that shit immediately.
Yeah, dude. Burger definitely can. Burger, get on that shit.
I think this afternoon I approved Devin's forearm joining the 98% Facebook page.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, it's about damn
That's that
time,
legend.
Jeff.
Yeah, seriously.
God damn. It took him long enough.
Maybe
still in there?
he could shame some of our 4,000 members of Facebook to join our YouTube channel. And we'd have more than 4 viewers.
Yeah, that doesn't make any fucking sense to me. How so many people follow you on one platform and not on the other, you know?
Yeah. I mean, even if they don't watch, just subscribe. Makes us
maybe we should go through that list and see if we can separate them people out.
Like, hey, are you subscribed to our YouTube? No, cancel.
Well, I decline a bunch of stuff from the Facebook page because all it is people sharing like really weird stuff. Like
Yeah.
even like trying to share their own YouTube channel and stuff like that, but you hear nothing else from them.
What's that?
Devin's
what's
forum
going
said
on?
he finally figured out how to use Facebook.
Yeah, okay.
I will annoy everyone there, he says.
Nice.
We're just going to auto approve anything from Devin's forum.
That's right.
He could do all this shit, but can't figure out Facebook. Yeah, okay.
Just like
So
to
be-
Maybe you guys saw something about this, but I just saw some kind of thing on Facebook talking about how Core Sports is only allowing Engen to do 10 matches.
really.
I saw
Why are
a
they
comment
limited?
like that somewhere.
That's weird.
And I didn't really follow up on it or look into it deeper, but something about Core Sports and only allowing Engen only 10 matchups
Here
per
we go.
card.
Josh Berger coming on.
I was gonna say, why doesn't he come on? He's talking all this shit.
Hey, there's the background for the new 98% coming out.
Yo, by the way, hi guys.
Hi, world.
Now look at the back.
Worldwide.
FTG Worldwide.
Oh, you know what? I keep fucking forgetting to put mine on.
It's a rough draft.
Oh, look, Carolyn's in the house.
Berger, here's an idea. Instead of a brick wall back there, why don't you put it on a globe,
Put it on.
like a map?
Throw in like a darkened American flag under there or something.
Artem's in the chat right now.
Artem.
Yo,
Oh,
Turn
shit.
on.
Top Roll King Promotions in the house.
Oh, Artem, you son of a bitch, you.
I could probably put the FTG Worldwide like that up in the corner and then just have a map in the middle behind us, kind of like it's stuck to a brick wall.
Yeah, buddy.
Kind of keep the motif.
So Artem, yeah,
Good word.
Artem's leveling up lately, dude. You see him fucking out there
Yeah,
doing his
they're
thing,
everywhere.
looking
Yeah.
looking all muscular, fucking pancaked up like a monster.
Well, then.
I seen him having a practice during the big hurricane storm down in Florida.
I haven't seen that yet, no.
Artem,
Yeah.
told me, you know, Artem, what he does for work, he's an exterminator. So he actually fucking eats the rats that he kills. And that's his source of protein. And that's why he's been getting so much bigger.
That makes sense.
And this is coming right from him. I have no reason not to believe what he would say to me.
You know, just like Dahmer, it's where you start with the animals.
4 weeks natty. Congratulations. That's like
Larry Wheels.
going to rehab for 4 weeks. I don't do pest anymore. No? Hey, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Well, congratulations, man. Full
He's a
time.
full-
All right, buddy. That's great if that's true. Congratulations.
Need
We
to
don't hear
need to-
anything with this.
need to drop a link for his page
Yeah.
there in the chat too.
Nice. There you go, Ron.
Put a link out there
Yeah.
for Artem's
Yeah,
channel.
Do that again.
yeah. Somebody drop that link in there for Artem.
Artem,
I'm getting creeped out over here,
he's
man.
going to get a chip for being natty for 4 weeks.
A chip.
I can't even drink a beer without this dude looking at my neck now.
Don't tilt
just-
it back.
You just turned your head, Ron the Don, and like Zubich's eyes got really big.
I gotta get another one.
You got to give the lady like thing right there.
I'd
Have some
to be
decency, showing all that skin. You slut.
Well, let's bring this bad boy out.
Why? Hey, Artem, do you still have a place to live after the hurricane?
I think I might have missed his side of his part of the state down there.
Yeah, that's good. Hopefully. Hopefully, everyone down in Florida is safe. Why isn't Artem on here now with us?
I don't know. Ask him. He said yes. Everything's good. I guess.
What the fuck, Artem, dude? Why don't you jump on here and say hi?
I seen that one guy was posting that David Rutherford or something his name is
Oh,
from
he's
down there. His house was completely flooded.
yeah.
Like
That's.
that whole area, that Fort Myers area, completely
Yeah.
underwater.
Did you see the one lady on the news, dude? She got like a fucking inflatable swimming pool and put it in her house, and as the water started rising, she's just in it floating.
No.
Her fridge floated by, and her fucking all her shit's floating in the water, and so is she, but she's dry because she's in the pool.
Yeah.
Like that's brilliant right there.
So you're swimming with all your household items.
Yeah, she's in the house floating with all her fucking like her fridge and all this shit. But
Talk about a waterbed.
she's fully fucking just laying in there like, hey. Like what
Yeah,
happens? What happens if it rises so much that it pinned her to the ceiling and she's in this fucking
Oh gosh.
suffocating?
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, something you would have to consider, I guess, though. I guess just go to the second floor and set up shop there.
Start again. Yeah.
Fucking
What,
alligators.
what if
just-
you don't have a second floor?
You're out the door, man. You're on a boat outside.
Oh, Carolyn Looms is in the
No,
house.
she's in a swimming pool outside.
All right, that's it. At least she's got a raft. That's smart.
Oh man.
Carolyn's in the house.
I can't imagine that, man.
I saw Carolyn go on Beer Man, so now she has to come on here at some point. Or
Oh, did she go on? That's cool.
went on, yeah. So she's gonna have to come on here. We'll kill her,
Wow.
or we just kill her.
Captain Obvious wants to know if the microwave's still working after the flood.
Just floating by with the fridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if the whole neighborhood's flooded, why can't you throw a fucking toaster plugged in into the water and take out the whole neighborhood? She popped her live stream cherry. Yeah, she did good, man. I saw her on there. Good job, Carolyn.
Is that her very first live stream of any kind?
Yeah.
Oh.
On Beer Man.
I don't think that's what I was getting at, but okay.
Remember those memes that were going around with that black dude with the huge neck? Were you like a huge fan of that?
Oh, what was his name? They had a name for him at some point. There was that one kid, Daddy
Yeah.
Long Neck, which was like a super skinny kid.
Daddy
and then there was
Long
that
Neck, dude.
kid with the thick neck,
Yeah.
whatever that was. And then it turned out to be like some webbed thing they had going on.
Oh, I'm up there. I got a pretty long neck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Careful.
Not daddy long neck long, but I do got a.
Don't show it to Dave too much.
Hey, Rich, what do you think?
Josh,
the
do that
hair
again.
helps.
Josh, do that again.
No, no.
No, no.
On a scale of 1 to
Screenshot
10,
if you care that much. You can go
on a
back.
scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate Josh's neck?
Oh my god. What the fuck did I come back to?
You missed it. He was just stroking it for me.
Oh man. Oh god, stroking necks.
Just like you were with that beard right there.
David Mars says 28 people in the chat. Is that a record? Probably.
It's close, yeah.
Probably. And 15 of them are us.
Yeah, I don't know if we hit 30 or not yet,
Oh, shit.
but that's high. That's high.
Yeah. It's in the record
Up
book.
29 now. Watch out. We're looking for 30. Come on, guys.
Oh,
Call your friends. Get us 30 in here.
Tallest. Fucking Jody Williams is in here.
Oh, Jody's on here. We're going to get 30 easy now.
Oh, and he threw out a fuck that guy. Nice.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that
Ready
guy.
bang.
all this talk about next, dude, and people are coming out of the woodwork.
25. We're dropping off now. It's no good.
Everyone has a type.
I think it's time to go to bed early tonight.
Who knew how many neck lovers were out there?
Dude, I'm gonna like pull the hair back.
You might have to.
So you can see my.
Shubich, what did you
I'm
say?
actually
What do you?
glad that I can't
What's
see you.
Burger's neck 1 to 10?
I'm
Oh,
actually
what's
glad that I
eight?
can't see you. I think.
Oh man. I mean, right now, currently,
There you go.
you gotta clip that. You gotta clip that. That's hilarious.
I'm actually you.
TJ Trout said, "Must be nice to even have a neck." Maybe he doesn't have a neck, and this,
Well,
Yeah,
that's
it's
a good.
not bad now, but like playing football in high school, there was like this gap from my shoulder pads to my helmet, and I looked silly as shit.
Like a bobblehead.
Doc Wars. Oh no.
Oh man.
Ooh, I like that. Looking Nexy from Sir Fatty.
Looking next
I'm
to you.
Nexy and I know it.
we had it.
Oh no.
We hadn't
Dude, in medieval times, that would have been such a liability. Being that one night with like
Yeah, they'd have to. I
Just
would need
helmet,
some-
a mile of
Definitely
neck.
need some like custom neck guards to
You
fill in
need
the
one of
space.
those horse collars. What were they
Right.
call them in
I
football?
wore a horse collar. I really did. Yeah, it
You
helped
did.
a lot.
Oh,
I did when I played D end at least. I didn't once I moved back to defensive back.
Jody, you are always welcome on our show, buddy.
Talking about necks.
Probably has a negative impact on your career, but
Yeah.
you're welcome.
Yeah, you might want to catch us next time.
Ha! So it's funny. We got different people have their body parts because Jody has his pointy elbows. I've got the long neck. What other fun features are out there that we can think of on arm wrestling?
Paul Lynn has real pointy elbows too.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know. I think I do too.
but Jody is famous from Grant
Yes.
Diet for his pointy elbows and steroid use.
Yes.
I think Ronnie Coleman has those now, like the bone
Yeah.
spurs or whatever weight on his elbow.
Shubich,
You see a lot of bodybuilders get those.
Shubich can be a real pain in the neck sometimes.
Sir Fatty with the man
I like
boob.
that. I like that. Oh,
Texas Arm Wrestling League says, "What's up, fellas?"
What's up?
TAL.
Yeah, TAL in the house.
Yeah.
Man. Those guys throw some great tournaments now.
Yeah, I'd love to make it down to one day.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, the lightweights down that way are no joke.
That is a fact. There are a lot
That is a fact.
of lightweights down there.
TJ says he's got the man boobs.
Mhm.
That's a big feature.
That's what he's known for.
Mhm.
Usually Grondin has the pedo glasses.
I think Ron's got the
I
strong
got him
neck.
right here.
Yes.
Dave Morocco has the cleft chest.
He's got the elbow fouls.
Is that Ryan Grondin or Jeffrey Dahmer?
Left chest?
got
How do you
these.
mean?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
I have these glasses that are the Jeffrey Dahmer style,
Yeah.
and then I can switch it up to like he's like stretch my eyes out weird
Dude,
too.
they are amazing.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
Like a nice 70s librarian.
You have to be quiet.
no
Yeah.
talking. No talking in the library. All
He actually had to lift the bill of his hat up to get them on.
right, I got my Seth Rogen's.
James Reed's.
Where's your James Reed's?
My Seth Rogen glasses? James Reed glasses don't work unless I throw that hat on.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah.
Just flip it backwards. If you're in a pinch.
Hey, Phil Woody from the UK finally caught his first 98 live. What's
Oh,
up?
welcome, buddy.
What's up, buddy? It's probably more unimpressive than you thought, huh?
Devin's forearm says Bubbles Seth.
That's a good one. That's
What else do we got coming up? Good matches. Where'd Artem go? What's he got coming up? Any matches coming up, Artem?
Alright,
I
back to the
think
drawing
him
board
versus
after BLM.
he might be pulling Big Bird at some point. Big
That'd be
Bird
good.
or Miss Piggy. Who else is there?
Are you still talking about
Animal?
next stuff or what?
Snuffleupagus.
No.
Animal. He's gonna
Sesame
pull I want to
Street.
see him pull Animal.
Why did Snuffleupagus get canceled?
Because he wouldn't show up to, he's all high all the time.
Did you know that he was Big Bird's imaginary friend? That's why.
Yeah.
He wasn't even a real character. He was only Big Bird could see him.
Big Bird tripping.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Carolyn says Winter Blast is the next big thing.
That's right.
Right, it is, Carolyn. Hey,
That's right. We're all going. I'm going.
Shit. Next big thing is Sir Fatty's tournament.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Halloween that I know of.
Glenn
So what
Jeske,
is that?
It's up in a month.
Glenn Jeske said, "Hey Ryan, my
We
wife
got down here in
kind of
Maryland.
looked like the guys we were talking to after the tournament. I told her it's the same guy, and she's coming out of a fever.
Dirty 30 in
COVID
chat.
probably
Look at that.
day. Hey, Glenn, sorry you caught COVID, dude. Yeah, that was
Artem beat the spy.
8 quarters. So
30 sleeping.
possible some other people got COVID that day too, because it was very tight quarters there.
We got 30 watching now.
Did Artem's Tiger
did
Sanctuary
it.
do all right during the hurricane?
We did it.
Devin's forum says Artem just came here to spy.
Yeah. Artem, this is how a podcast is done. We'll teach you. This is how you get absolutely no followers.
Yeah, there you go. There's an event coming up. TJ Foley's event in October.
Yeah. TJ Foley's event. It's also a Halloween contest for costumes. So hopefully everybody will have a good costume. I myself am just going like this as a pedophile.
David Zubich is going to go as a giraffe with a long neck.
No, Burger.
Burger.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm
Please.
doing. I'm really thinking about being Leah Thomas.
Why don't you just go as
I
Jesus?
don't know if I want to do that yet or not. The trans swimmer.
Well, Leah Thomas, yeah.
Maybe I'll go as Paul Italia.
I mean, I'll just have to shave and I'll look dead like
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the hair, the penis.
Dude, I saw a video of you. I was rewatching some videos from the Stratton tournament, the WAL one, from like 3-4 years ago, and you had like none of that long hair.
shaved.
Just
yeah.
some dude that shaved like light bulb head. That's it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was
Just some
long,
guy.
and then I shaved it and just grew it back from there, pretty much. So.
Yeah. Now you're Samson. Now you got the long hair.
Jo-
Now you got some
Jody
arm wrestling.
Jody Williams was
strip
asking
on there.
about Winter Blast being in March. It is going to be in March.
Correct. Correct.
March the 11th.
12th.
That's what we're shooting for, but depending
Oh,
on the venues, if we have to work with them, it could be a weekend before or after or something. But probably not before, but after, maybe. But that's what we are shooting for is March 11th. Chucky Peterson is promoting an event right on top of Dave Foley's event. Very, very nice of you.
Halloween have
Well,
in
that's-
Erie.
That's in Erie, so that's probably about 8 hours away.
Yeah, it's a hike away. Yeah, that's
That's-
perfectly fine to plug those
But,
two together.
but the two winners of the of Halloween costume contests are going to go head to head, and there's going to be a voting for which one wins from TJ's tournament and their tournament
Wait, when the hell is this?
in October. Are you coming down for that tournament?
Ooh,
You and the Nightmare?
ooh, that
That's
sounds.
That's a long drive.
Dude,
Where-
we should
where
like
is it?
hook up somehow, and if there's a like a king of the table at each event, have the winners pull at Winter Blast.
That would be cool. In their costume.
That they wore at the yeah, that's perfect.
So the Winter Blast theme is going to be kind of like the shirt Chuck's wearing, like a 300 theme. Like last year we did Game of Thrones.
That's right.
This
Okay.
year it will be like a Spartan.
Oh, good. I've already started on memes and stuff with that motif, so we're ahead of the game. That's good.
Yeah. But
I've already got templates and shit.
exactly. TJ's tournaments are always fun, so if you guys out there want to go to a fun tournament, that is definitely one to go to.
That was a good time.
He always
And
picks.
they've got a 143 class. So all you little guys out there bitching that there's never any little classes. How would you like to be a 135 guy pulling against 65s? All you guys saying that sissy stuff, get your ass to TJ's. He's got a 143 class that needs filled up.
And he
Dude,
does.
that's so cool that they have representation for women's classes. You don't see that around too much.
Yeah. Also,
There you go. 143s, and then the rest of them.
yeah, Winter Blast, we try to do as many classes as made sense because I feel like the women do get gypped because they
That's
end up
tough.
having to pull heavier women because the range is too broad of a weight class for most.
Too broad. I like that.
I think the good thing is too when they started introducing like women's novice and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, really, you should have some sort of.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
We're actually.
I mean, but yeah, like Berger's saying, it's cool that TJ has that 143 class for the rest of the women.
Because could you imagine if you had like some of the same kind of classes for women, like novice, pro, and then maybe even having like a women's masters class or something like that?
I'll see what I can do, Jody.
Because look how many American women go to Worlds and pull like the women's masters over there and stuff.
Right.
I think women's would do masters. Do you think they would like admit that they're over 40?
They had it at Keystone.
Yeah. We were thinking this year if we do some challenge matches at Winter Blast, we're gonna try to do half of them all women's matches.
Well, count me in because I'm a bitch.
That
could have gone unsaid because we all think.
Ron, the only thing is, Ron, you got to shave off the beard. If you do that,
I
Zubich is going to see your neck.
I don't think I could do that, man. Because I don't want Dave to see any more of my neck than he already does.
You already showed me a little sliver sitting off to the side a little bit.
He doesn't have to shave it, Stephanie Smith.
Put on a turtleneck. You'd be
I
safe.
do have a sweater that I can wear.
Is it cute?
Oh fuck, man!
It's cute, isn't it?
And when Ron comes to Winter Blast, there's going to be 6 extra chains waiting at the table for him.
Shubich, at Winter Blast, I need you to dress like one of the 300 Spartans.
Mm,
Could you do that?
I don't know.
mean,
I don't know, but I'll have some
kinda
change
look
for
like
Ron.
King Leonardo.
Not for him to break, but to keep him down.
Wow, Robert Kelly versus Ronda Dodd first ladies match.
Hey, Robert Kelly's not allowed at any 98 tournaments ever again, so
It'd probably be a good thing he doesn't show up.
That would be fucking hilarious, though.
Michelle Dugan versus Robert Kelly.
Ah,
She would rip him off.
I'm tired of
With-
watching that guy lose to women.
Well, he kind of crossed the
That
line.
song and dance is over.
He made fun of Michelle, and James Reed wants to kill him. So,
I'd rather see a fist fight with Michelle and Ryan, or with Michelle
He-
and
He said
R.
some.
Kelly.
my money would be on Michelle 100.
For sure.
Michelle,
He said a bunch. He said a bunch of shit about Bart Wood. Bart wants to kill him.
oh my god, dude. That's the thing. When they're
They're
in,
all wrong enemies.
they have their little chat, their private chats that they chat in. Like they think it's private, but they say all this shit, and then people fucking copy it and send it out to people, and it's like you got to be careful what you say, even in the private chats,
Yeah.
especially in this community. Like that shit spreads quick.
So that Jody Williams says he's a bona fide master puller. 2021 IFA Masters, second place left-handed.
Nice.
105 kgs.
We need Jody to come up here to challenge Michael Todd in his his quest to 100 first place wins. I'm trying to lock down the location as fast as possible because I'd like to be able to get Michael Todd to 100% confirm that he's coming. So that,
Yeah, the sooner that you have something, the faster you can
right.
start spreading.
And that's
Work
that's
on
something
sponsors.
that's something you got to tell these venues that we need time to promote this as much as we can.
Right.
The more time we have, the bigger it's going to be.
Yeah.
We may be doing something in November with James Reed at that same place we had the practice in Easton. Like a little outdoor tournament on the deck there, as long as weather permits. But they got some heaters out there that apparently really work well. So
You said deck or neck?
I think anything that rhymes with neck, you're just going to hear neck anyway.
Oh, the
I'm
nightmares
gonna
in
hear
the house.
neck.
Yeah, dude, my right is. I'm not messing with it.
And the nightmare is here.
Yeah, he's like, "How's your right?" My left is on holiday. Yeah.
Oh no, Dan's
Yep.
here.
Yeah, he popped his shit on practice the
Oh,
next
he
day.
too? Oh no.
Yeah, his left. Yeah.
That's too bad.
That'll teach you guys to over practice.
I practice probably more than a lot of people. On table, anyway.
That's true. We could pass out Mardi Gras green beads, like Carolyn said. Everybody gets a round the dawn green necklace.
That's funny
And
because
then at the end of the night, we all rip them off.
green is not number one my birthstone, but my favorite color anyway. So that works out.
Dude, that would be great. And at the end of the night, all of us rip our chains off. Just beads everywhere.
It's like, have a good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Dude, that's how we should. You know how they had the what's it called? The dog tag
Yeah.
event. We could have everybody gets 2
Rip 'em.
chains, and whenever you beat somebody, you get to rip their chain off. Once you have no chains left, you're out of the tournament.
James do something similar to that where
Yeah, the dog
we
tag.
didn't rip it off, but you got their dog tags if you
Yeah.
like they're dead.
Yeah, and then for the Morocco tournament, remember he did the arrowheads?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
And then what he did was the arrowhead, every arrowhead you won was worth like $10.
Yeah.
I who was it? Didn't Sean Latimer like have his around his head because it wouldn't fit? It was too
Yeah.
small.
Over his head. It was just
It's crazy.
Hey, Ron, do you think you could break it?
a little tiny. Is that what I think it is? Yeah. That's not.
Yeah, it's a
that's
dog
for-
collar.
That's not for a neck. You silly.
All right, how about this one then?
What the
The
fuck, bro? What are you looking up right now?
It's in your favorite
That
color
fits
too.
my neck with a triple. I got plenty of room.
Ron, that has a fucking loop for your finger to pull it, yank it off,
Attach it to a pulley and shit.
right? Someone lead you around.
Dude, what
the
if
beach.
instead of putting like a strap on, we each had guys wearing collars like that, and you hook their necks together with a line, so that way if they can't slip, they're kind of stuck together by their necks.
Who's a good Masters pulley left-handed up in 98 country?
What?
Masters.
Jody Williams.
Say that again.
I would say
This is
I
gonna
would
be
say
a whole
left-handed.
other fucking new meme now.
left-handed probably what's Glenn Jetski weigh?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
He's
'cause-
probably like 105.
Lenjeski.
yeah, 'cause Steve Walker's too big.
No. And Galgochi's probably too big.
Oh man,
105 kilos. I don't know.
Maybe not. What do you weigh? What are you weighing, Jody? Because Galgochi's having all these fucking matches, and Roger's in his class. So, and Roger and Jody had a fucking super match. So, Galgochi could
Might
be.
be something there.
He'll be in the Masters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a good match. Well,
232. There we go.
32, yeah.
That's fucking terrible, man.
That's right around where Galgochi is, right?
I think so. He might be 240, but I don't know. I don't know him like that. I just assume.
That's probably a really good match right there. Left-handed.
So I'm trying
Yes.
to remember if he pulled just supers at 98 or if he pulled 43 or 42s.
Pretty boy.
I can't remember.
Well, what did he have that belt for? Was that belt that Roger pulled him for? Was that 42s?
I don't know.
Uh,
I'm trying to remember.
you know what? I think it was.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Absolutely, Jody.
Yes, yes.
That's
Stay
100%.
first.
The problem with the problem that's going to be is if Jody pulls Galgochi, Steve Walker is going to be in Joe's corner.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh no. Juan Ortega said the professor said he's coming to the event January 7th in Bowling Green, Ohio. Hopefully more 98% guys can come. January 7th, that could work. I don't think there is anything around there.
No, the closest thing for that is going to be that New Way national event they're
Yeah.
putting on in Atlantic City.
Jody said he pulls open also, but he'll be 47 in February. So he's going to meet all these guys in the fucking opens anyway, like Galgochi and Roger. And well, I don't know if Roger's pulling lefty yet by Winter Blast.
But the problem with that is Winter Blast's Masters starts at 49, right?
Yeah. Well, it's our tournament. We can make it whatever we want.
It'll be 47 next year.
Let's just fucking
Anybody else say anything?
let's just make Masters start at 27.
45 plus.
45 plus could work.
Yeah, that'll look like we're not doing it on purpose.
But then someone like
I wouldn't switch it.
someone like Paul Lynn could jump in, and that would not.
I
be-
wouldn't switch that.
Paul Lynn's 45?
Yeah.
No way, really? I didn't think he was that old.
Yeah, if we make it 45, imagine like you go in the Masters and Paul Lynn's in there, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Could you imagine if these like 2%er pros decide to start pulling Masters?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Well,
You'd have like Todd Hutchins pulling Masters,
then Michael Todd,
Devin pulling Masters.
Michael Todd does that, doesn't he?
How old
He
is Barbosa?
pulled- He pulled Masters at Worlds. Yeah, Barbosa would be in the Masters.
Up there too.
It should be. I think so, at least.
What you do is you ask the 2%ers that are coming what age they are, and you just fucking go 1 year more. Here's 51. Like, oh, you're 50, then it's 51 this year.
Yeah, but I think what Todd Hutchins is 53 or 54.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Is he pulling anyone?
Hey, Jody, you got any matches coming up? Oh yeah, there is a glow coming from your lava lamp. Now, is it is it warmed up? Is it functioning right
Not yet. Nope.
now?
What do you mean by functional?
It takes a
Where,
little
where it's actually
warm up.
flowing.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the bubble.
oh, is it conical or is it a cylindrical thing?
It's like the shape of a neck.
Oh, that's gonna make him want to see it even more now. Thanks, Ryan.
Is it for sale?
Sale.
Is it
Ron
used?
Lava lamp.
Washington State Championships, December 10th. Nice.
Oh man.
The love is strong tonight. We gotta maybe that could be trophies at one of our tournaments. Lava.
Oh my
Lava
God.
lamp.
No, that would be like something that I would have to promote, right? Like a
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah. You'd
a
have to,
chain and a fucking lava lamp.
yeah. Lava lamps first place, a chain is second place.
Wouldn't the chain be first?
Third place, you get a fucking neck keychain.
Or a free shirt.
Oh my God.
Oh, Frank. I get the feeling that he doesn't like Shubich.
Still,
Or
you
did he say
two
something?
are still going at it, Frank and Chubich. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
actually, you know what? He's told you to shut up earlier and shit. I'm like, oh shit, all right.
Hey, if Frank don't play, dude, you've made an enemy for life. It seems.
We
Seems
probably
so.
are having Matt Mask on our show soon.
Oh,
That'd be pretty
really?
sick.
He just has
That'd
to
be
do a couple other
One thing.
interviews. A case of menthol. We could give Gold Bond out.
We've got to do something with Gold Bond. We really do.
Dude, what if we just make Gold Bond like a sponsor as the chalk at an event?
Whatever we do, we should put chalk in Gold Bond containers.
Yeah.
And like at the table, you could like sprinkle your Gold Bond
Or
on.
if you have a huge thing of chalk, you just put a little Gold Bond in it to give it a nice
Yeah.
scent.
Little smell,
Yeah, like a menthol flavor to it.
We should get like menthol flavored candles for the place.
We gotta have a banner made for Gold Bond in the background.
Yeah.
Even if they don't sponsor, we'll just make them a sponsor.
You think we could make like a product of our own, like Old Bond chalk?
Old
Just
Bond.
name it after Dave.
Old Bond.
Take off the
Master-
J.
Old Bond.
Old Bond. Yeah.
Old Bond. Master
Menthol
at
Old
its
Bond.
best.
Or Malt Bond.
Old Bond lifting chalk.
Sponsor. We'll just make them a sponsor. And just for lifting the nutsack.
Malt Bond.
Looking at my notes, sometimes I put notes in here of things to remember to talk about.
Oh man.
Gold Bond is the topic of the evening.
Here we go again.
Oh fuck.
Luckily,
Gold Bond rip and rip.
I'm very surprised that we didn't run with docking this week.
Well, I saw someone saying Doc Wars earlier.
Yeah, I ignored it because I know I just mentioned it once. That's it. That's the topic for the rest of the evening.
Oh,
Trying to
Jesus
figure out
Christ.
ways to creatively dock.
Once you say one thing that just starts like something like that, that's
It's
it.
a downward spiral.
Yep, the gold.
We're trying to
bond
be
and
more
docking
professional
and
here now.
Fucking A.
We're trying to be more professional now on this podcast, and then we'll save that kind of stuff for the FTG Worldwide. Coming to you.
But then
Yeah.
once you start noticing that people want to watch the FTG shit probably more, you'll be like, well, fuck this shit.
Probably.
You know, you got to have a serious side and a fucking goofy, funny side too. So I mean, I don't know.
I agree.
I think there's plenty of serious out there. I think we do
Yeah.
well with the goofy part.
We could be serious if we want to, but
Sure.
it's cool to be fun too. You know.
Yeah, if there's an actual topic that needs discussing, it's nice to throw our opinions out, but talk about them all the time is, I don't know. I feel like it gets a little less genuine at that point too. When you're you're talking about it because you have to make a video on it, whether you care or not. You know.
Right, and how many other people are doing that? You know what I mean?
Right. So, but when something real big comes up, we definitely get speaking on it, and you know.
Yeah,
have our-
because people do want to
have our
hear
clue.
everyone else's opinion for sure. But yeah, when you hear so much repetitiveness, it's just like,
yeah.
What?
Mike O'Hearn,
Uh,
Natty Daddy.
Nah, this dude's bugging. 6'8", 500, all natty. Okay, bro. You know what? Fighter Frank and Sir Fatty, I think, would be a good fucking matchup.
Does Fighter Frank arm wrestle? Thought he was strictly.
I don't know,
fighter.
actually, but he
don't
keeps
think
talking
he
about
does.
how big he is. Oh, he's a pro fighter.
Yeah.
Never heard of
He
him.
doesn't dabble in this perversion of wrestling.
Well, anything
talking about the
with
neck
word
thing?
wrestling,
You
apparently.
guys
I
hear
guess,
what I
right.
was just saying?
Dave's about to start a fucking neck wrestling fucking federation or some shit.
Fighter Frank, if you fought me, would you choke me
I'm
out?
in.
Dan,
Zubich wants to get choked out by Fighter Franks and get a hold of his neck.
so
That's what it is.
Dan Bound's jumping on right now, and he has a
Dude,
neck.
that makes so much sense.
Chubich. Dan Bound's coming on right now, and he has a heck of a neck.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
What movie was that? Fucking Bench Warmers, where the guy's like, "Yeah, hit me as hard as you can. Really lay some sugar on it. Yeah." Like
Oh,
that
yeah,
shooting.
yeah.
He wants to like
Nice.
go to people to fight him so he could like just struggle and wrestle and
I'm
get
going to
beat up
him, yeah.
and like get turned on by it. Dude, you got some
Oh,
weird
no.
kinks, Dave.
I might.
Like, oh, stop.
Everyone who wins gets to be choked out by fucking Dave Shubich.
Heck yeah.
I don't think we want to be choked out. The
No,
way
you're
that
gonna
he
have to
wants
like dodge his
choked out.
erection if we do that.
What's going on, Dan?
Dan, you may want to cover your neck with that collar.
I'm gonna pop it up.
Oh, what up, Dan?
Burger.
There's Dan looking all official.
Hey Josh, I have your thing for the last year and a half if you want it.
Yeah, I know, man. I know.
I feel bad, but dude, now I have a normal schedule now. I have off weekends, a Monday through Thursday. So I will meet you somewhere or halfway. I feel bad. It's collecting dust. It's just we live, I just haven't had that availability, and I guess neither of you. So
Well, and I haven't reached out to you very hard to get it. So it's no fault. I don't feel bad. Don't feel like you've been holding it from me. Yeah, if I really wanted it that bad, I would have reached out and really made some plans. But coordinate your schedules better. We'll get it together, and I'll pick that thing up.
I think you should just sell it to someone
Thank
else and then burn burger.
right. I just hand them like a homemade one, man.
Like, this is the third time I sell it, and no one's picked it up.
Is that Taylor Shell?
Where?
That just joined the call.
No, that is
No.
not Taylor Shell. We'll never find out who Taylor Shell was.
Who's Declan Ridley?
That could be Ridley.
We ever figure out who that
Who's
is?
the other one? Eric Anderson.
Yeah.
What was
Pads.
what was the one Zilla one?
TJ, Shell did get my pads back from Morocco, and they're both different size. So, no, I did not get my pads back yet. I should say I got one. The other one is not the right size, so I'm still screwed. Son of a...
I thought they had your name on them even.
I thought so too, but I think it was the elbow pads that had my name on it, not the pin pads.
Oh,
Morocco's
you
on
got
a
the elbow
warpath.
pads back though?
No, he just had the pin pads.
Oh,
Yeah. Menthol.
that's probably better anyhow. Maybe you're better off just drilling holes and making pin lines on them.
Dave Shell single-handedly made a menthol gold bond shortage on Amazon. Case.
Yeah, I seen something on Facebook today with Dan Bound gonna go to try this strict curl stuff.
Yeah, I was talking to Ed and Brian Bellwood. They said they need someone for the 242, and I was like, okay, I don't care.
What's the record at the 242? Or what's a good number to hit?
He said elite is like 175 or something for like the higher weight classes, which it sounds like not that much until you actually fucking try a real strict curl. God damn. It's
Yeah.
heavy. And he does
Mhm.
like 50. He has the world record or something.
Who are you talking about?
Henny.
Oh yeah, he definitely does.
Like he has like a legit world record.
Brian Bellwood's pretty fucking strong at that too.
Yeah, he's like 180s for his weight class. He's like above elite. It's crazy.
But yeah, Henny's up there, which is impressive because he's not he's like light as fuck.
20 pounds over his body weight.
Yeah.
You said how much did he have for his record? Dan, what'd you say his record was?
I think he was around 150s, which is a world record.
Is it? Okay.
Oh my god, this is fucking ridiculous, dude.
And
Look at the prices of this shit, dude. $2 for a fucking 3-pack. Extra, just the 10-ounce ones too. I mean, thank you, Devin's Forearm, for the link.
Now,
that
is it like
fucking
condensed
Dave
milk where
doesn't
it's
like
like
clean his
water
house, so
activated?
he's got to have at least a dozen of those empty bottles right next to his recliner.
There's just a pile of empties.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's never thrown one away.
they're just all like fucking tons of them. We
Got
could
mice living in the
Will-
bottle and shit.
fill them with chalk for the
Yeah.
tournaments. Everybody gets a fucking
It-
Gold Bond chalk bottle.
Yeah, Dave, if you're listening, don't discard your empty Gold Bond bottles. Save those up for us. We might need them for Winter
In
Black.
fact, you need to amp up the masturbation so it's more.
Now that I say this, like, do we even know that Dave's alive? Are we confirmed Dave's with us still?
Hold on, I'm gonna call him live.
Please, because man, I'm actually kind of worried the more I think about it, because usually we hear something from him from somewhere. I don't like it, man.
Let's call him live on the show.
So who's the last person to see Dave alive?
Can you guys hear this?
Dan, what gym you training in down there in Berwick?
Yes, sir.
Dave, we're live right now, and you're on the show live. We're just checking to make sure that you're alive.
Yeah, I'll be back at the motel in about 5 minutes. I figured rather than doing the thing in the car,
That's hilarious.
it was kind of sketchy. I wait till I get back to the hotel. You're within 10 minutes.
Okay,
There you go.
Excellent excuse, Dave. We've been worried.
we're glad you're alive, Dave.
Yes, I am. I'm glad I'm alive too.
Okay, farewell.
Bye-bye.
And
Dan,
folks,
Dan, what was the name of that place? I couldn't hear you.
That one is Fuel Fit.
David.
Is that the one down Route 11, close to where the old Kmart was?
Yeah, the old Kmart's actually where I did my
Ryan got
they
that shit out. Right?
for the
Oh, okay.
Look at
That's
that.
where they have like the storage of it. So yeah, I worked the power plant and I worked down there. Yeah. And I live about 2 minutes from there. So it's a nice little gym. Nothing fancy.
Wait till
Well,
Dave's here. His neck all
There's-
loose skin,
There's another guy that works out there. I can't remember what his name is exactly.
liver
That,
spot.
come to a couple arm wrestling practices before.
Dave Shell's neck has liver spots on it.
It puts the gold bond on its neck.
It does when it's told.
What's his name?
Holy,
Oh
this is getting out of hand.
man.
You know what we should do, like for a gag? We'd like in the summertime.
Oh,
we
for
need like a
gag now,
slip
huh?
and slide, right? And we need to like cover ourselves in Gold Bond and then go down the slip and slide to see how much paste accumulates and see if we even finish the slide. Because if it turns
Dude.
to paste and we stop,
Who's gonna
I'm calling
dress
big
up as
bullshit
Gold
over
Bond for TJ's tournament for Halloween? Here's some snap necklaces.
Uh-oh.
Could
I
just
like,
do
I
this
like
shit, dude.
those.
and
I
just
like those.
whap.
They're almost like the same as what I got. How much?
It is $24.95
For how much?
for a dozen. No, I'm sorry, 144 necklaces.
If I could
Oh,
rip
gross.
144 off at one time,
Oh, dude, you'd need someone to put their whole arm through it and like.
as long as it's not Dave. I knew he was gonna fucking put his hand up.
Hey, how many necklaces would it take to hang yourself? from like a ceiling fan.
If you braid them, they'll
Like-
get exponentially stronger.
Yeah, like you start with one, then you do two, then you do three until you're actually just hanging there, suspended. Then, someone saves you. Maybe.
Hey, Ryan,
Yeah,
if I qualify for Arnold's, will you give me money to go?
definitely.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dan, is there a kid that works out there by the name of Steve Russell?
Not that I know the name. I go a lot at night, like 8 p.m. So I don't really see more than like the same 10 dudes,
Yeah, he's like a shorter guy. He's got a really good deadlift and stuff like that. That's what he competes at, deadlifting mostly.
Yeah, I've gone during the day sometimes, but I tend to just keep myself. So I'll know faces, but definitely not people's names. The name does sound familiar though. I might have him on Facebook. It sounds like if he's in arm wrestling, I might have added him at one point.
He might be on Instagram too. You might have him on Instagram, maybe.
Yeah, I'll look him up. Just curious if he goes to that gym. I mean, I've definitely ran into him, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's got a pretty legit like deadlift. I think he's like a 145 pounder or 155 or something like that. It's not a big dude.
Yeah.
Should I dress up as a Gold Bond container for Halloween for
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great, Ryan.
All you need is like a Gold Bond T-shirt, and then there's like a lid for a hat.
Funny you should say that because that is exactly what I'm looking up right now.
Oh my god.
So they don't have a pre-made Gold Bond shirt, but I'm sure I can have one made.
Yeah. Let's get a blue shirt, the red color. Dude, we should just sell them after that. Just make Gold Bond T-shirts. So I'm 98 to Gold Bond up somehow.
98 Gold Bond.
I can mix 98 into that shit and make it
Wait,
like
98%
ours.
Gold Bond. What would be the other 2%?
Yeah, we'll just put it as it's proprietary blend. You don't need to know.
That's right. I like that.
2%
Yeah,
of
the back could be the label. We could put all kinds of funny shit on the label. That's good.
Who
yeah,
made
like
that-
ingredients
that-
and shit.
Dave's Gold Bond that had put his picture on like the bottle. Wasn't that a troll account?
Oh, who did? Was it Jeff Jones?
Oh man! Instead of
That was,
putting
Taylor Shell had a picture of Gold Bond with Dave Shell's picture on it.
It was
But-
good.
Taylor Shell was the one that hacked Dave's account.
instead of the,
Water,
the
so I'm family account.
2% menthol.
instead of the missing photos on the milk cartons, you put it on the Gold Bond for Dave. Dave Shell missing.
Practice in 24 hours. Where is he now?
Leaving from a practice.
Traveled to some fucking far away practice, I think.
Picking up Gold Bond on the way home.
Oh my god, what is this?
Brian, can you get Johnny Blades and Will Wiles or whatever Will whatever the hell that guy's name was?
It's Nanya now.
Okay, we'll get him and Johnny Blades on. We'll kick this party up.
Yep. Johnny Blades for sure.
Maybe
And
get some
Blades
Harry-
was
Harry
very,
Corn-
very well behaved at the 98 practice. He was really cool. He
Who
did
was
good.
it?
Yeah.
Who was it? You said-
Blades.
Oh well, I mean, I think he's on meds or off meds, whatever it was. That was the imbalance.
Yeah, he seems like he's got it together now. He was very, very well behaved and respectful and clear and cool. Yeah, he was doing good.
Look at this.
Feeling pretty strong too.
Women power.
Women.
That's a great
power?
shirt for Robert Kelly.
Golden Girls.
What the fuck?
That's about as close as they have to a Gold Bond shirt. Well, let's make sure.
Let's make sure.
See
Yeah,
if-
man. Old Johnny Blades' left was feeling pretty good.
Quadrupia action relief.
Yeah, well,
Nice.
Speaking
I
of
don't
like of weirdos, so has anyone seen Barry Horn or evidence of him alive? I'm just
Didn't
curious.
he get married
I'm
recently?
pretty. I'm pretty sure he passed away.
No, I think
He
right now he's the 15-time world champion at this point.
he died in a car fire on Christmas Eve.
No, I think he's doing well, actually.
Oh man,
There's a Gold Bond enthusiast fan page.
nice.
I'm joining.
100% Dave's the admin.
Take it over.
Imagine you look and it says Dave Shell admin.
Dude, what if we come to find out that Dave actually works for Gold Bond and all of this has been like a marketing ploy to get young people into Gold Bond?
That's fucked up.
That's
He's been
funny.
using us this whole time. Can't believe it.
Well, if he actually leaves you his will after that, you're way better off now.
That's a good point.
You'd imagine, like, in his will, all he did is leave us all the Gold Bond empty bottles next to his chair. Like, yes.
Here's my recycling.
I would be happy with that, dude.
Hey, Ryan,
Yeah.
Oh. favor, if John McGircher, whenever tries to get on, could you just like not?
Why do
That's a good idea.
you feel like joining into the conversation this time?
I don't want to be like just sitting here holding in my rage while I'm watching.
It's bad. I have trouble.
He is a bit of a talker.
It gets worse. It gets worse every time. Like
Apparently, Devin's forum left another link in here.
What, to the Gold Bond enthusiast webpage, Facebook page?
What link? Where'd it go?
Oh, he said Seth linked that in the chat.
Yeah, the Gold Bond page.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was just kidding. I didn't find one.
Oh,
Wow, what a tease!
Hold on. I just lied. Here's,
What a tease.
I actually just found one on Instagram.
dude, there's got to be like a dry skin awareness month.
Gold Bond Queen. Gold Bond fan page.
Yeah,
Do you
it's
love
actually
Gold
for
Bond?
me right
Follow
now.
his
That fucking shit is dry as hell.
fan page.
Oh, there we go. October's National Eczema Awareness Month.
Hey. Gold Bond. Look at all these comments.
It's not the menthol though, but it's all right.
Yeah. Maybe there's a menthol one, dude.
I like how we're just looking up gold.
Menthol fan page. Medicated extra strength. Body powder.
This is fucked up.
There's the blue one that you have.
Yeah.
Hey guys, October is Eczema Awareness Month, and Gold Bond makes an excellent eczema cream.
Yeah.
Go buy that immediately.
Dude, if we don't get Gold Bond as a sponsor, there's something wrong.
I'm going to send them a fucking email right now.
You should. Link this video.
Contact Gold Bond.
Watch all my videos. I say gold bond like 1,000 times in each podcast.
Right. Be like, you're the topic. Dude, but imagine Gold Bond. Like, now you can fucking advertise Gold Bond. to
No, now they're
thousands
gonna
of fucking
now they're
people.
gonna take your idea and they're gonna make a gold bond like lubricant or some
Right.
shit. Yeah.
That's the thing, dude. And we can't let Dave Shell get in on that, like, since he invented it.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
what's up,
even
Nick?
better, the eczema
Hey.
cream, it's made with 2% colloidal oatmeal, 98% proprietary blend.
Yeah.
No way.
Well, not the blend, but the 2% oatmeal is true. So I can only assume the rest of the 98% is a proprietary blend.
Well, that's interesting.
They never have a fucking email, dude. It's always like, fill out this stupid thing.
and people would just make their own.
Gold Bond.
Yeah. Carolyn's right. Gold bond seems a bit woke, promoting women.
TG.
I mean, it's like they're eliminating half of their demographic if they cut women out. So I think that's such smart marketing.
They could use Gold Bond too, you know.
That's right. Yeah, I'm all for the women, man. They're getting screwed too.
Yeah, we all get screwed one way or another.
That's absolutely right. Pick your struggles.
Hey, Ryan, are you planning on
Look for equity at the end.
episode?
What's that?
Are you planning on doing the FTG podcast coming up here
Yes.
eventually?
I want to do it fucking yesterday. So as soon as you guys want to do it, let's pick a night.
Line up some guests. See if we can get on.
You'll have to get a hold of our flat earther.
Yeah.
We kind of got busy and dropped the ball there for
He
a
said
little
he'll
while.
do it though.
So
I know.
wait,
Ryan has 9/11 and conspiracy. Theorists. That'd
are
be
you
good.
actually gonna like bash these dudes that are flat earthers, or are you just gonna sit there and be like, yeah, that's
We're
what
gonna
it
let them try to convince us first, and then we'll tell them how stupid they are.
You
Yeah,
got to
I'm going to try to see their point of view, and Ryan's going to make fun of them all the time quietly until the end, and then we'll decide from there what we do depending on how they act. But I want to try at least the first half. Let them say their piece and get it out, and not just, "Hey asshole, you're dumb." Why do you think it's I want to lead with that.
Well,
kind
let's-
of, give them a
let's,
chance to feel comfortable.
Let's clarify that. You're gonna be the nice one.
Yes,
Me and Dan are probably gonna be like, "Hey, you're dumb."
that's kind of what I was thinking.
I'll probably be the blunt one to be like, and how does it feel to be a fucking retard?
Right. I'm going to try to stave off on those comments, at least till the very end. Personally.
If the Earth is flat, is there any chance you could just go walk off the edge of it and shut the fuck up?
See, what I hope to do is I'll try to like play good cop and like be on this guy's side and
Yeah.
defend him against you guys,
Look,
so
you got-
that they feel comfortable and then they say more dumb shit.
Right.
If they're on the
Yeah,
defensive
that's
and have their guard up, they won't say anything stupid.
Oh,
I'll be like, "Oh, guys, let me hear this guy out. Let's hear what he has
Yeah,
to say." And
gotta-
then he'll say some nonsense.
The voice of reason. He has to have someone on his side. So Josh, you're convincing. I believe that you care, even though I know you don't.
Yeah, that's what I do for a living. I mean, I care for people that I would have to not really care about all that much.
Yeah, it's funny.
Or
though.
I would go crazy if I really started developing emotional connections to everybody I cared for. So, yeah, I've got to be a bit cold and caring at the same time. I can do that well.
Well, Josh, that inside.
Schubitz, stop staring at Nick Maripoti's neck.
Sorry, I can't. I have my eyes glued to that thing.
Hey, Nick, welcome. Welcome to the 98 podcast.
So I want to discuss about challenge matches.
Sorry, we're talking about the girth of the penis.
Arm wrestling. Talks about arm wrestling.
In relation to arm
You're
wrestling,
coming on this podcast to talk about arm wrestling? What are you, nuts?
Every time I talk about something else, you say, "What do you should be talking about arm wrestling?" Now I'm talking about arm wrestling. You're telling me I'm talking about something else.
Have you ever,
So
have you ever
then
docked anyone?
give us a topic to talk about. We'll talk about it.
You ever
Challenge
docked
matches. What's
anyone?
up with challenge matches?
Well, I do want to do Cobra Kai, but we'll wait on that
Have you ever docked anyone?
I was going to say
match.
on that list.
Cobra Kai, that's a great show.
Yeah,
Wait,
the
did you
fifth
finish
season went a
watching
little
it?
fast for me. I think I wasn't crazy
I can't
about
talk
it.
about Cobra Kai until I put my Cobra Kai hat on.
Oh, nice.
I mean, here's the thing with Cobra Kai. I feel like a lot of kids are going to get their asses beat because they think they can take karate for a week and all of a sudden they're beating up all their bullies.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
They make
That's
that
not all realistic.
they make that show a little more like, oh wow, now I know karate. I don't get my ass kicked. Man, you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea, David Marr. What if our next tournament series is Dock Wars?
Fucking A, man.
So
The challenge match right there.
whenever you're
Wait.
playing someone, you have to be
So
docked
wait,
at the table.
are we arm wrestling on a dock? Because
It's a different kind of docking.
You have to dock or be docked upon to win. What's
I think as you arm wrestle, you have to be docked under the table to your opponent.
wait,
Okay.
so if you're on a boat and you dock the boat, does that count?
you know what we're saying? You know damn well.
I don't want to fucking know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's gross.
So,
That's fucked up.
Yeah, everybody has to wear Dockers and dockside shoes.
Yep.
What's that name change right there? What's going on there?
If that event happens, Ryan may not be the worst arm wrestler in the world again. Then
Instead of Sperry's, you wearing Spermies.
What is
Ryan's first match is going to be Johnny Blades.
Nick? What was your question about challenge matches?
well, I mean, how do you feel towards it. I know I didn't get a chance to make it to a lot of tournaments, but I like challenge matches. I want to start doing it for money. I mean,
Why, you have some money you want
The
to?
answer is no.
no.
You have money.
No, because you got to start by doing tournaments and pay your
Wait.
money and give to the sport, and then in return, the sport gives you challenge matches. You don't go, hey, I haven't done any tournaments. I'm just going to start money matches of arm wrestling. No,
Yeah,
man,
but
it
it's
doesn't work
also
that way.
like,
It's just not the way
are
it
you-
is. I'm
Are
sorry.
you good? Are you good enough to earn money for a challenge
No.
match like that?
Well, it depends on
No,
who.
go talk to the AWU guys. That's what they do. They start with challenge matches and money matches before they've ever pulled a tournament. That's their style, not 98. We encourage tournament pulling.
Nick,
All right.
what's your weight, Nick?
205.
Ron, what's your weight?
I'm 190.
Perfect. There we go.
Close enough.
Set it up. Goodness.
There you go,
What's the last time you went to a
$1,000.
practice over there, Nick?
So
What?
$3,000. You versus.
Hey, how's it going?
3K. Oh,
Are you
that's
trained
easy.
up?
That's easy money.
Oh, that's all right. No issue at all.
Listen, Nick. On a serious note, what you ought to do
Yeah.
is
Who do you got?
offer pictures of your sister's breasts to the opponent.
All right, I got you guys down. Have a good night.
I'll bring.
Thank you.
Even Shell in the house. He's alive.
Hey,
There he is.
Hey,
You didn't tell them love you.
love you.
Now you're going to see a neck.
Every time Shiwich hangs up on the phone with me, he's like, "Love you," and it throws me off
True story.
every time.
It really does happen.
So I have a question. How blurred is my background, my backdrop?
Very.
Pretty blurred.
Okay, good, because technically I kind of forgot. I can't really be having my background here because it's all information. So a little late on that, but
Yeah, now that you pointed it out, we're gonna go back to where it wasn't blurred and like blow it up.
Right. We already took a screenshot
Look
of
for
that piece of
details in the
paper in the
background.
foreground.
Zoom in on it and be like, look at Dan Brown's background. What do we got here?
Welcome, Dave.
Some talking fucking
No.
paraphernalia. Look at that. Some Chinese finger traps. So if we use these at the tournament, at the Dock Wars, under the table,
dude, that's all inclusive
yeah.
because you need to be uncircumcised to dock. So this for the guys that are circumcised. Here we go.
Right.
We're set.
They can fucking still play.
They can still participate. That's excellent.
Awesome. That levels the playing field.
Because I was worried
Yeah.
about that. You know,
But that's
to
just
get
one
the
size.
numbers-
We
the
need
numbers
something
I
to
was concerned
accommodate
we
more
wouldn't have enough
sizes.
people able.
Thank you, Devin's forearm.
We need something to accommodate more sizes. I can't match up with you guys.
Oh, that's smart.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
You're right. We
Yeah.
need smaller ones.
that's how the weight class is divvied up. It's by your penis size.
Those are way too.
I mean, we could also get straws.
Well, as you compress them, they get bigger.
Oh,
Then you enter the.
I mean that's not my issue.
Dave wants to be able to put his shaft and nutsack into the docking station.
Oh,
What if we tethered cock rings?
Oh, that could just
No,
just handcuff
Just
them,
you?
this is
Just me?
fun.
handcuffs around the whole sack and shaft.
yeah,
Handcuff them together,
right.
and then arm wrestle.
That way they can't. You can't run. You've got to
Something tells me you two have tried this already.
Here's the problem: is some people fall over when they slip. That could be a problem.
You got to keep that's part of the game. Is you got to keep your balance.
If you slip and fall back a step, someone's getting hurt.
Yeah, what if you're a King's mover? How's that gonna fare?
You can't do it. Well, actually,
Well, you can't. It would force your opponent.
Pelvis.
It
Look at
would
Dave
force your-
Chafee and they're like scissoring Dave Chafee and Devin.
That's true.
Like you almost have to King's move to not get knocked. You won't be able to press
If
Pressures
someone
are
drops
screwed.
to a King's move, the other guy would have to follow.
because you're going to move back to get on top of your arm, and that's when you're going to pull back from your opponent. So yeah, no pressing.
We're gonna need medics on site.
Oh, for sure.
Dave Shell, how are you, buddy?
Oh, I'm just very glad that I joined in time for this edifying conversation.
Dave, you want a challenge match with Nick Maripodi, Dave?
Oh, I'm certainly willing to have challenge matches with anybody.
On
Except
Doc
you,
Wars,
of course.
Oh,
Nick Maripodi versus Nanya.
Doc- by the way.
did you say Nick Parrott?
Oh, None, you'll kill Nick.
Nick, who is in your strength level?
I'm not even sure anymore at this point.
Maybe like Jesse,
R. Kelly.
Robert Kelly. Oh, what about
Damon Ransom.
Damon Ransom's up there.
But I would hope.
Are you kidding me?
Well, John Anthony Fernandez.
No one is in Damon Ransom's strength level. Nobody.
No one's on that level, man.
John Anthony Fernandez actually
Well, actually, maybe Callie Foley.
Buddhist monk.
Mm.
Very, very calm now.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
right.
No change in demeanor.
David Marr has a good point. Doc Wars will definitely teach you to keep your hips against the table, especially in the trap.
It'll teach you to keep full pelvic position.
Hey, TJ Foley says Josh Berger is in complete disbelief of Nick's power. Nick, you're
No practice, no power, man. No practice, no power.
Ooh.
He's right. I gotta strengthen up.
When are you going to a practice, Nick?
Whenever they have one, nobody's really practicing.
What do you mean? There's one every week.
So that means you're shit.
Allentown has one every single week, Nick.
I know.
Allentown has two. every
He's so
day.
lazy. He just doesn't go.
Admittedly,
2 o'clock tomorrow down Harrisburg.
Probably 1 o'clock just up the road in Uniondale, most likely.
Yeah, I can go to that one.
Mhm.
But you won't.
Well,
I'm afraid to go to one. I feel like my elbows are just going to explode. It's been a year and a half. I don't even want to know.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
Well, of course it's a personal problem. It's not a problem for you. It's my fucking elbow.
Yeah, I busted my fucking elbow the other day too. So
My shit's got to work. I
You guys with fucked
me
up.
too.
Does my shoulder count?
Elbows are a bad discussion.
My shoulder got worse in the last fucking week, dude.
Weren't you having issues with your shoulder for a while?
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
Now, how do you have shoulder issues when you're inactive? Like 99.
That's the problem is I keep arm wrestling with it despite not being able to.
Well, that's what they say, right? You get injured, you find other ways to like work around it. But
Oh, yeah, but now it's worse. Last practice, for some reason, I was arm wrestling someone and his style just makes you go right. Like, you just feel it in your fucking shoulder immediately. And from that point on, dude, it's been worse. Like, to the point where, like, in the middle of the night, I'm like, fuck, ow. You know? Like, every time I roll over, I'm like, oh, fuck.
Nick, do you have shoulder problems?
Nick, do you have shoulder problems or any neck?
not really.
Oh, there you go, Ryan. Just stop.
No.
Might be back on a little bit, boys. I'll catch y'all later.
You would
Later,
leave.
Burger.
I know
Later.
why you're leaving.
Yeah, CG. Bye. I love you.
I even pulled Ron to Dawn at
Fuck that
sit downs
guy.
in
Oh.
complete violation of my
Oh, he's
dog's.
back. I was about to fuck that guy, but he didn't leave yet.
What?
Yeah, Dave, your whole shit is fucking popping and cracking. It's like, ugh.
TJ.
Yeah, but then, so since my 48 hours of enforced idleness were up as of 10 o'clock Sunday morning, I went to Morocco's practice and got there at 10 after 1. And I thought, am I in the right place? There were like 8 cars there. And I'd never been there before. And I went in, I said, I have another table out in the car. And they said, well, we don't have a table yet because nobody had gotten there yet. But whatever.
Hey, Ryan, do you want this?
Did Ryan make anybody else a host yet? You can throw him
Yes,
out.
please. Don't you dare kick me out, Dave.
But anyway, I did get to pull this this short guy with tank top and cowboy hat.
If I fall asleep, you're only allowed to mute me.
Did they have enough risers for him to pull the table, Dave?
Yeah, he did. They did. Well, actually, no.
They probably set you know what? They could have set the table on the floor and he could have stood on stage.
They doubled them up.
No, they set you know how the stage was there, Ryan. They probably set the table on the floor
Yeah, on one side of it.
and he stood at on the stage.
That's funny.
Did he beat you, Dave?
Sorry.
Did he beat you?
Oh yeah. He doesn't know what he's doing, but he's certainly stronger than I am.
What about Nick versus Johnny Blades?
Nah,
No,
Johnny Blades.
I practiced with him over the summer. He can beat me definitely.
yeah. Blade.
I got to strengthen up for him.
I give that one to Blade.
Who the hell's
Me
lower?
versus Nick. Me versus Nick.
There we go.
Who said that?
John, can you beat Johnny Blades is the question.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is.
You don't know Johnny Blades, dude? Oh my god.
Ryan, will you facilitate a match with me and Johnny? I feel like it needs to be done.
I just got that. So Johnny Blades weighs like what? Nothing. He doesn't weigh much. And he challenged Dan Bound to a match, like a super match, and Dan's like twice his weight and strength. And I was like, why would you even do that? He was talking so much shit to Dan.
Kind of decided just to not do it because I was like, well, I look bad either way.
Yeah.
That's because Dan flattened his tire as he was going down the highway.
Oh,
I sure-
right. I forgot about that, dude.
Yeah.
Did you beat him, Ryan, in the after poll? So apparently you're not the worst arm wrestler in the world.
We don't talk about that.
Anyway, so all right, so that's okay. I just want to make. Yeah, I understand. You want me to pull in some tournaments before I do a challenge match? Okay. So what? About 3 or 4 tournaments?
Go listen to them. They let me pull a challenge match. It was my first time going to a 98
Here's
event.
Johnny Blades in the middle.
Yeah.
They're just
I
pulling the
know
wool
who
over
that-
your
I know
eyes.
who that is.
Notice the slight horn.
I know who that is. Yeah, I know who that is.
Right here, there's a horn trying to push through scalp. Anyway. Johnny Blades is a fucking legend, dude.
He definitely knows his stuff, though. I'll tell you that much. I trained with him a bunch of times.
And he smashes you?
He takes me down pretty easily.
Wow.
Well, we don't have anyone that we know lower than that.
He is quite strong. He has a nice hook. The problem with him, we couldn't break him up at practice, is he wants to start in a way that the referees would not let him start. Very with cupped and whatever. And we said, hey, you have to practice.
Blades.
They're going to let you, and he wouldn't. And then he'd get to a tournament, he'd get screwed because they wouldn't let him start the way he'd been practicing.
Yeah, he does kind of try to start unfair in a practice.
A lot of people do.
It's a bad habit to get into.
Yep.
Dude, for the longest time, like I'd practice with like newer guys and just let them hit into me and catch them, and then I'd find myself doing that at a tournament.
Yeah.
Not good.
Nope. Got to be first, right?
Yeah, that is true. Or be strong enough to actually catch them.
Let's see, the Nightmare first challenge match, the second protest. Hey, I had 2 challenge matches at the first protest tournament.
Yes, you did, Dave.
Mhm.
Don't forget it.
Which really gives a lie to the whole notion that you're not supposed to have a challenge match unless you're elite. Because I certainly about as far as you can get from elite.
That's what 98's all about.
Mhm.
Give everyone an opportunity. So Nick, you gotta find someone at your strength level.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. I just wanted to know how you guys felt about it, though, with the whole thing. I mean,
Maybe how about like a guy that's never pulled before?
no, come on. I'm not that bad.
I've never pulled
Let's get
before.
some guy off the street.
In Kensington.
Ron Don's not even known for arm wrestling. He's only
No,
known for
I'm
chain
just
breaking.
going for this and that fucking thing over there, you know?
What's around your neck?
No, there it is.
It's not the lava lamp's not even warmed up yet.
Nope. It's been on for like the whole podcast already, and it's still sucks.
It's been on since yesterday.
That's like my arm wrestling career. It's just not existent.
Yeah.
Did they have the tournament up in the New York State Fair this year?
Yes.
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 Yet
I
another
didn't-
one you didn't go to.
I didn't hear anything about it. I usually do.
I'll be right back. I gotta let my dog out.
Ron, is that what this is?
What? the
It's a lava lamp. This is a lava lamp, solid color, black.
That looks like a butt plug, buddy.
I mean, look behind you. What's that?
That's
Well,
exactly
I
what.
remember the one time y'all was saying that I sit on the fucking thing. That was cool. Yeah.
How about Nick Maripodi versus Callie?
Who's that?
Foley's
TJ Foley's daughter.
daughter. He's about
Oh, yeah.
How old is she these days? 5? I forget.
Wait, what?
Oh, TJ, how old's Callie?
She's 8.
8.
8? 8, all right, really?
The Nightmare says maybe his son could take him.
Mhm.
Here's some more. We got more colors. You should get one in green. God, all kinds of assorted colors. Where's Matt Glacier?
Hey, Schmo, when are we going to see you anyway, bud?
Yeah, Schmo. Schmosef.
Oh, today's her birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Callie.
Yes. Happy birthday to Kelly. Well,
I think that's something we need to add to Winter Blast this year. Maybe some kid matches, a kids part of the tournament.
well, we had a couple this past year.
Did we have some there? I don't remember having.
Callie had one. Callie had one, definitely. Yeah, because we used my table and sit down height for the kids. Yep, I don't know how many we had, but we definitely had some because they stopped all the others when Callie was on center stage up on the platform. Absolutely.
We could do that and start them during weigh-ins,
Mhm.
like near the end of weigh-ins or whatever, like that little intermission between weigh-ins and
Mhm.
the start of the tournament.
Yeah, I think they did it right, like right in the middle. Yeah, they didn't do it at the beginning. Because we had the super matches at the beginning and with Hot Rod bringing in the bagpiper and that kind of stuff. But,
Berger says a couple teen classes too. I think he's right.
yeah, no, definitely. We definitely did. At both. I don't know how many because well, actually, when we first started, I was still out in the hall checking people in. And then for most of the rest of the day, I was
Fuck that guy.
flogging shirts. But
Anyway, not to get too technical, but how do I get my power up fast besides just lifting weights? Give me some tips.
Steroids.
Just lifting weights, lots
Besides
of
that.
steroids.
Pancakes.
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 What was your question?
how's
I just like training techniques. We don't have to talk about it now. You can just message me or show me a video at another time. But
You want to
Oh
get
no, this is an arm wrestling podcast.
so you want to
All
get
right.
stronger without lifting weights?
no, I want to lift weights, but I want to make sure I'm doing the right things too, and the quickest way also.
There is no quick
Even
way.
just general exercise is going to make you stronger. Like
There's no quick way.
doing any kind of curl or hammer curls. Like
Yeah,
Take
hammer
some
curls.
gold bond
Just
and
put
just
the-
start going like this.
put the
and you'll
work
be
in.
great.
How about practice?
Give your penis an Indian sunburn.
Look at this, 90.
Oh,
but it's
but,
true. It would not hurt if you
dude.
go to practice occasionally.
wait, how
I
would
know, but I got cable time in the past. It does help, but I need something that also,
I
How
think that's
long-
equivalent to a COC4.
how long have you been arm wrestling for?
a while, and I should be a lot better than I am right now.
How many years?
Like 8.
Oof.
Is that all?
8 years.
Maybe longer, but not steady. So give me a break for that.
No, I mean, because I've been going 5, and you had been in it for a number of years before me.
Consistency is key.
Have you
Yeah.
have you thought about just quitting?
Yeah, but I don't want it.
See, me, I do only table. I don't lift weights.
No, that doesn't do it. I can go against the strongest guys in the country, which I have some of them, but that doesn't always do it at the tournaments. Then I've practiced steady for years. We used to have practices up here all the time, and it just didn't.
Yeah, but
I
were
mean, it
you
helped.
also,
So,
were you
so,
also working out or no?
so John
Working
Brzezinski
out.
was #1 for fucking how many years, and he never lifted weights in his entire life.
Yeah, I know these guys go on and do that. That's just not me.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, his
you
training
that-
methodology on the
but that-
table is what set him apart because he was using the people at practice as if they were a police system. He had a
Of course.
regimented approach.
Of
to it.
course.
Yeah.
And he also has a very physical job. I mean, he's an airplane mechanic.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know all that.
I have a friend of mine that used to train with us. He's a diesel mechanic, and the dude's got fucking hands like you wouldn't believe.
Who, Artie?
Strong as hell. No,
Artie?
no, a kid from the town I live in.
But Artie's like
Artie?
that too.
Nick, when you were practicing every week, were you also working
Chuck Huarty.
just practicing?
Chuck, did you hear me? Just a sec, Ryan.
Yeah, I
Is it
heard you.
Artie?
He heard
Okay,
you.
yeah,
He
he's
ignored
like that too. He's got those hands. But
Huarty?
yeah, guy from the
you.
area.
Talking about Artie?
Anyway, though,
What about Artie?
uh,
Is he arm wrestle?
not anymore.
Let's get Artie back.
No, he won't come on here.
Can you get him on the podcast?
You guys talking about Artie?
What were you saying though when I was pulling table time? What?
Artie.
No, come on.
When you were practicing, were you also working out at that time or no?
A little bit.
Well,
I
that's
know.
the problem. You got to work out a lot of bit.
Well, tell me some of this nat fit and everything. Legal stuff. I mean, is there legal stuff that can make you stronger or no?
Oh yeah, Nat Fit for sure. I'll send you the fucking price list.
Yeah, soy milk should help.
No, lactose intolerant.
Oh, okay.
Take
Eat
some,
less
Well.
soy milk.
take some protein, take some protein, take some creatine, take some tren.
Yeah, but I don't want to put weight on.
You won't really if you're working.
Talking about trend.
You just gotta trend hard at and never give up.
So
HGH, baby.
you're 205, but how tall are you?
I didn't get that. Could you try
6.
again?
The fuck?
What the
He's
fuck?
6
am I-
feet
What are
tall.
you?
6'1".
Nice.
6'1".
That's a shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we're
What do you
pretty
put on a
much-
dating profile?
Pretty much in the same boat.
Nick, I would say work out more, dude. Fucking make the time.
Yeah, I guess that's it. There's no shortcuts around it.
Statics. Heavy static.
Fuck all that shit. Oh,
I always felt like statics and bands, at least for me, made a big difference on like my overall, like, I guess I would just like, overall like stopping power, especially for hooking. That is,
Yeah.
like that did make a difference. For top rolling, I can't say. So it all depends on the style. I really like bands for training. When I was going against Walker, that's like what I did consistently, was hold myself in a band and just try to walk as far as I could and like hold it. And that seemed to be okay. I felt better.
That was a fun match to watch, especially when he ran into the back alley and started puking.
Anywhere. It was shitty.
You
That
made
sucked.
him throw up.
That was one and only super match, and then I retired, I guess you'd call it.
Nick, do you take estrogen?
No.
Nick, I would say maybe get on a general strength routine and every week or every other week do an arm wrestling practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just that's it really.
What's
Get
stopping
some
you from
frame on you
practicing?
and
Well, I got to make sure too that I want a fast pull. A lot of practices I've been to, they only slow pull. Then you go to a tournament. I got to be able to fast pull at practices too. That means a lot.
Oh, they'll,
Gotta show up to practice in order to do that.
they will. No, we will hit. We got
Is he back in the
one
house?
It'll hit. If you want.
We always did king of the table. End of every practice, king of the table. Get a couple. And
Yeah,
Have
but I
you-
mean, even before then, if he, we normally don't fast,
yeah, I'm pretty hungry.
but we will if somebody asks.
Have you been redeemed by the blood of the lamb?
Get some.
What?
I don't know.
When are you going to show up to a practice, Nick?
I will. Don't forget, I work second shift at Allentown's an hour away. And on Sundays, the fog is just, but
This dick ain't going to suck itself. You gotta,
Yeah, but Nick, how far are you from the guys up in Uniontown or Uniondale or whatever it
about
is?
an hour. It's not that bad. It's about an hour.
You got to suck life's dick. And the way to do that is to show up.
Well, don't you have Nitro's number? Call Nitro up.
He doesn't practice that much anymore. He's busy reffing and hunting.
How far is Allentown from you? Like an hour?
About that.
That's what I drive every day to go. Every time I go there, it's an hour.
Yeah, but the turnpike's more expensive going south than north from where you go.
How much we talking?
Like $5-6.
Holy Jesus.
Nah,
Get it easy. Get it easy pass. It's $250.
Neck, who's there? I don't even know.
Just fucking cover your license plate.
Oh.
Burritos.
There's always the that other route that runs alongside the turnpike just as quick.
That's true.
What route is that?
I don't know. Look on your GPS.
That's the only way to get down there is pretty much the turnpike.
No.
Now you go up to, it's a little bit farther, but no, work your way over to 380. You might have to go up 81 to 3
I know that.
Yeah, 380 to 380 to 33 to 33 to 22 free. Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, like you're going the old way to go to New York.
Well, except except when 84 would head east to New York, you head south to Mount Pocono.
Ever queef,
No,
Nick?
Go to New York City that way too, Dave.
Yeah,
That was-
on 84, but you would head south on 380 Mount Pocono.
All right.
It was going to go on 80 for a couple exits, and then 33 South and 22. It's absolutely free of charge.
Yeah, Nick.
Because when I go to Scranton, that's the way I go. Or if I'm going to Uniondale, now it's true that for Pittston, yeah, it's close. It's easier to go to the Turnpike.
Now, Nick, you've come on here a few times now talking about arm wrestling over the past year or so. What's stopping you from just going to a fucking practice?
I've been to a few practices and a tournament,
Come on.
but I do need to go to more. I know.
Nitro's Grove doesn't count.
Oh, Nitro's had virtually nothing this year because there's something every week. I think he had one
Yeah.
in November, his birthday thing.
His birthday where he had to buy his own cake because no one thought to buy him one.
Well, that's because Tara wasn't there. I think Tara did that 2 years ago.
Yeah, she did. So,
When you have a birthday party and no one buys your cake for you, you should just quit. Quit reffing. But anyway, yeah, Nick, you got to get to a practice, dude.
I know.
Because challenge matches too sometimes are based on how two people match up at practice, you know, or from events.
What time do you usually finish up at Allentown?
1 o'clock.
Do you still go to? Do you go out after?
Sometimes I don't. I've been trying to avoid the calories and the soda. Sometimes they do.
Oh, Josh Berger said he'll challenge match you.
Oh, not yet. Eventually.
Oh, he's much, much lighter than you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's only more
much more
150.
Longer and a lot better too.
Are you saying you're scared?
He has long
Yeah.
hair.
Of Joshua Berger.
He has long hair, Nick.
I know.
He's got a long neck too. You might be afraid of that.
How's your sister?
She's okay.
No chance you could see those warlocks, huh?
No, she get mad. She's watching TV. She's not in the mood for the 8 millionth time.
I'm gonna keep asking, Nick.
Should I go up there right now and get her on?
No.
You definitely should get her on.
Yeah, I mean, if will she show the breasts or no?
She's not in her Superwoman uniform anymore.
No. What's
No, you remember that night, huh?
Is she in a 90?
You remember that night.
Yeah, yeah. Josh Berger said, Nick, go to practice.
Yeah.
Practice.
Yeah, man.
Even I go to practice, and I'm the worst arm wrestler in the world.
I don't think you're the worst.
Oh, I am.
I felt you.
Take it back.
Who's the guy that you went against, Ryan? Goddamn, what's his name? The other YouTuber, the guy who's super annoying and crazy.
Gary Roberts.
Yep.
Yeah, like where the hell's he been? He's been like,
He quit. He quit right after that match.
really? Well, I mean, he did technically lose to you.
I retired him. No, he took a break. He
It's a
took a
plan.
He's starting to pop back up here and there. And he just had a baby and stuff, so
How do you have that? How do you have a baby?
him and his husband adopted.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
Gonna get canceled before you even start this podcast.
Right. We should pick a night this week to do it. What do you guys think?
I'm game.
What's that?
The FTG fucking the first episode of the FTG.
Oh man.
FTG Worldwide. That's gonna be a complete shit show.
That's the whole point.
But wait, how are you gonna get someone that is like that on the podcast and you have like 8 people attacking them at this?
That's well, we might not have 8 people on. We'll keep it like 2 or 3 or something. So it's less.
And then the worse it gets, you just let everybody in. And then
come on and support our point of view.
Well, just remember, if you need advice on how to run a shit show, ask David Kotlow. He's an expert.
Fuck that guy. Fuck his whole group.
Hey,
Fuck,
that would fit FTG.
fuck
Actually,
AW.
you should just bring him on and just shit on his ass. How about that?
Dude, he
Trying to
came
get him on.
on.
He doesn't want to come on.
He was
Does,
like,
does,
he
does he even arm wrestle or anything?
Yes.
He
Yes.
just sucks dick.
Yeah, it's not that he's all that good, but yes, he does.
Those
I mean,
guys-
that's not his main activity. His main activity is being a provocateur. But yes,
Dude, those guys try to blame all this trolling on us and shit, and they're the ones out there fucking being dickheads, trolling people. Not even on my radar to troll people. I'm just trying to grow 98.
We shouldn't even mention them on our own show.
Yeah,
No.
we should not talk about AWU is banned from being mentioned. Fuck those guys.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna send a fucking severed pig head to his house.
is that like the bargain rate instead of a horse head or what?
Yeah.
No, just
You
send
can,
him some gold. Just send him gold bond.
I don't know why I know this, but you can get a pig's head from the butcher shop for $40.
Hmm.
And
Let Dave send him a neck.
Hey,
big neck.
Bardo could probably get you a discount. He's in with that butcher shop up in
yeah,
so.
dude, it's only $18 to mail it.
Yeah, I was there today and picked up my order.
What'd you get?
Fucking steaks again,
Do they
pork
have,
chops, chicken.
do they have
They're
pork belly
Tony's.
there?
What's that, Dan?
You go to Tony's,
Yep,
There we go.
absolutely.
the Marlin Markets.
Yeah, I used to go there. I go to Tony's now. Tony's is better.
They're both the local places. Yeah, they're both good.
Yeah. Got a couple more Delmonicos from the freezer. And
Good
got
stuff.
10 pound of chicken.
I would go to Marlin and get those big boxes of bacon. Those big, those 30-pound boxes when I was doing my core diet.
Should we call Paul Italia again?
Yeah, do it.
See if he'll talk to us.
See if we'll get him on and talk about the Jerry Cataret practice of Morocco.
Like, why was it so small if you were there? Shouldn't that have been a blowout fucking practice?
I still remember the first time. Was it Jimmy? Fucking Peanuts did his little podcast.
Jimmy G?
Yeah, he had him on, and he was inside his garage, cowboy hat, sunglasses, and gold chain. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
That was my first exposure to that guy.
We're still saying that.
My first exposure is he looked up at me from behind his sunglasses with my penis in his mouth, and I was like, "Hey, buddy,
That sounds like that's very believable.
great job down there." But the weird part is he was standing. He did not have to get on his knees. He's actually like 5 feet away from me right now.
You gotta have him come on as a guest.
We did have his cardboard cutout came on as a guest.
That's not an accurate representation.
It's actually slightly shorter than his real
So
self.
wait, how does it feel to look at Paul Italia every day?
Feels good. That's why I have so much gold bond around.
Wait a minute, what does that mean?
Dave Shell, would you feel awkward if we had Gold Bond as a sponsor?
I'm not sure how they'd explain that, but
Well, think about the new market they could reach.
let's see.
All the masturbators out there.
Yeah, I was trying to find my picture of who from Morocco's practice, but I must have thrown it out or something.
Was he holding gold bond in his hand?
Did you give him a 98% shirt?
No, I didn't.
We don't make some for children. We don't have that size. Triple extra small.
Let's see.
Every time we talk about him, I remember that video when he talked to Gary Roberts down at that place down in West Virginia.
Oh yeah.
How he's not friends with us and stuff like that.
Who said that?
Paul Italia.
Said he's not friends with us?
Yeah, don't you remember that? When Gary Roberts interviewed him and talked about 98%.
Yeah, you're right.
Ron, do you know who Jeff Luke is?
Yeah.
He looks just like him.
Right. That's what I was just thinking the whole time. Like a
Really?
young Jeff Luke.
Yeah, here was this was the big practice.
Hey, look,
No.
he is on a ride.
Yep.
Why
He
does
is
that say
on a ride.
Photoshop?
It's like a 1 foot riser, dude. Jeez.
Yeah,
That looks very, very unedited too.
yeah, absolutely. I just sent it to Ryan for for shits and grins.
His legs look little.
He looks like he's on top of a table. Oh man. Someone's got to edit that. Dave, can you send that to me?
You could still see how small he is, though. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I suppose I could arrange that.
Thanks, Dave.
What do you think he squats?
He's levitating. Makes him look taller.
Probably the 2.5 pound dumbbell.
I mean, his range of motion is very short, so he should be able to do a lot, but we know he doesn't. Not with them fucking skinny jeans on.
Probably the pink dumbbell, yeah. Maybe a nice toothpick.
It's big.
Like SpongeBob with 2 marshmallows on a branch. 2 teddy bears.
Maybe he could squat like a nice AA Duracell battery.
A pool noodle. One of them fuck. What was that, Chuck? I really couldn't see it. It was like breaking up your back.
Yeah, I couldn't get it to come up. It was a picture of Jeff Luke.
Oh yeah. The background messes with the phones.
Ryan, bring it up on the big screen. Let's see it.
Jeff Luke?
Jeff Luke, yep.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Shubich.
Looks just like Ron. Just looks just like Ron the Don, just older.
Ooh, what?
He's a Silver Fox version of you. You'll see.
What are you talking about?
I look for a
Thanks, Dave. Just got it now. Yeah, why does that look so weird?
Here we go. Ron the Don.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
Heck yeah.
I can see
What the
how
fuck?
you could say that they look alike, yeah.
Right.
I can
Dude,
see it.
show more pictures.
No chain though.
No chain.
No chain. That's
That's
funny.
fucked up.
It's a hell of an announcer.
He is good on the mic.
Yeah.
There's no doubt at events.
Yeah. For sure. Carolyn said, "Can you show Gary Roberts' video with Paul Italia sometime?" We could do that. Anybody got a link to it?
She should drop the link.
Drop the link, Carolyn. Let's see. OF.
Hey Ryan, did Casey from Pork Bar and Grill ever get back to you with the practice? Fucking year and a half later.
He did like a year later, yeah. But then he was like, "Hit me up after football season."
And he missed out big time, man. That could have been a really big thing in the area that they don't have. Could have made a lot of money on that. How much food sales?
He made a shit ton of money that first practice there.
Oh yeah, dude. Well over 1,000 just from our group.
Upwards of 2,000 something, just from food and drinks.
Dan, what's with your name on the Zoom call?
Powder has been heated up.
What's that?
Dan, what's with your
warm
name?
up?
What's that?
What'd you warm
Oh,
up?
chicken with some good old Uncle Ben's.
Yum.
Did you find that video yet, Ryan?
Oh no, I wasn't even looking.
Burger made a meme with it, and it has like kind of like the Saplinkov standing in front of the nuclear power plant.
Oh yeah.
It says, "Guess we're not friends no more."
I don't know why he doesn't want to be our friend.
I was gonna try to send it to you, but it says it's too big for me to send it to you through Messenger.
Yep, I love those problems when you try to send like a big video and it's just like, nope, we can't do it.
Yeah, that sucks. It's on YouTube, isn't it?
No, I don't think it is.
I thought it was. Maybe not.
Did you check PornTube?
PornTube.
Yeah, maybe it's
So you obviously know both, which I do too.
Hey, see, there you go. See,
Yep.
know.
RedTube and Pornhub.
oh yeah, ex hamster. You know what I'm saying?
Gold Bond Hub.
There's probably a subsection of porn with Gold Bond or something similar.
Oh, hell, if there's carrots, there probably should be.
I
Yeah.
would be afraid to find that out.
Certainly more normal than carrots and pregnancy porn.
Oh, don't even talk about pregnancy with what's her face.
Stephanie Spencer.
Yeah. Oh God, he said it. He said the thing.
Stephanie.
That was awful.
Dan, what's with your name on the Zoom call?
Ask Ryan, fucking dick.
That was not me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that must have been Shubich.
No,
I
not
didn't
me.
do my homework, so I couldn't. Obviously.
Will it let you edit mine, Shubich?
No, it won't. No, if you're co-host, you can't change it.
I know you would have already done it by now.
Yeah, yeah, that was me.
See what happens when you give someone a little bit of power and they take advantage of it?
He might be working on his sight words.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Nick's going to say I could offer to take him on one of my practice tours. He'd get a couple practices in on the weekend. More of these had in the last however long.
I mean, kind of feel bad for the guy because he's like, what do I do to get better? And he's been doing this shit for 8 years. It's like,
Yeah.
And I really think it's been longer than 8 years. Because, I'm sure he was going for a number of years when I started. I don't think it was just 3.
wait.
Dan, can you bring that closer to the mic so we can hear it?
Is
Being mixed?
Ryan's eyes closed?
Is that
No.
okay?
What, me?
Yeah, can you
Not
make
yet.
it? Can you bring it closer to the mic, Dan, so we can hear it?
Some ASMR.
Yeah, please.
Oh, shit.
It sounds like it's stirring macaroni.
Wait, no, he actually wants to hear you swallow down your neck.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I want to know why Nick always just leaves and doesn't say goodbye to anyone.
Maybe he's hoping.
I'm not going to invite
I
him.
think he catches a lucid moment and then he just realizes that you guys have been making fun of him.
the entire
Hey, and we forgot to say fuck that guy when he left. Because he knows when he left.
because we only say it to people we like.
It was like the whole room and also the chat was just shitting all over him. So he's like, I'm gonna go. I get it.
Well, dude, I mean, you come on here and you're like, "How do I get stronger at arm wrestling?" What are you doing now? Nothing.
Well, and probably
You know what I mean? Like, you don't go to practice and you don't work out. Well, fucking A. You just
That's
answered
fastest
your own
way.
question.
Those are two things that you need to do.
You have to actually arm wrestle in order to get better at arm wrestling.
Well, you got to give him credit though. He didn't say Knights of Columbus once.
That is true. Despite Dan wanting to join the Knights of Columbus.
Yeah, I feel like that wouldn't even be fair. That'd be like easy work.
The good thing is he probably doesn't watch our podcast. So, since it's arm wrestling related loosely.
Should have asked him to show his top roll.
He wants to talk about arm wrestling, but doesn't know how to arm wrestle apparently.
Dave, get him back on here so he can show us his top roll. Schubert, show us yours. Perfect. Perfect.
Ryan, let's see a deep hook. I want to see a deep, like a real deep hook.
Ready? Go!
That's pretty. That's pretty good. You lost, but
I lost, but still.
you got blown off the set. It's all right.
That actually hurt my shoulder to do that.
Oh,
I
man.
can't even air arm wrestle. I got hurt with no opponent.
That's terrible.
I know. Oh, Dave, a monster top roll.
A top roll to a flap wrist.
Is the Knights of Columbus a club where all the pedophiles go to tell each other it's just a sexual preference? That's a good question. I'll have to ask him that next time.
All right, I think I might retire to the chat. I'll see you guys around.
Later, Dave.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
To look at Dave's neck in private.
Do you think Dave looks at his own neck with a mirror and masturbates to it? He like catches a glimpse of it in the rearview mirror while he's driving, and then rushes home and holds like a fucking makeup mirror and fucking jerks off to it. No.
Oh, it's so fucked up. Maybe.
I mean, it's probably true though.
He said I do.
Of course he does. Oh shit. Oh, I did get. Chuck, something came through.
Yeah, I had to trim the beginning of it off.
But then I talk to them, they're like, oh, well, we just do that shit. And I'm like, well, you know, they're trying to do good shit. Like, you know, cut them some slack. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be honest, brother. I really, I don't pay no mind to negative that they do. I'm here for positive stuff. This is my fun place. So, you know, I just kind of, you know, I don't even pay attention to them. You know, anybody that was doing that, they're not my friend no more.
They're not my friend.
Not my friend no more.
Dude, the funny thing is, he says it doesn't bother him, but then he gets all amped up and talks about it on his own fucking podcast and says, fuck those guys. Basically. I don't know if it'll let me play it, though.
He's too busy with Jerry Caderet right now.
Yeah. This fucking shoulder, dude. Fuck.
Ryan,
Yeah.
arm wrestling was actually popular and people didn't think it was gay, you'd probably be making money off this podcast by now.
We made $250 last week.
Yeah, we did. One night.
What, super chats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably gonna the same
Well,
3 every week.
I'm part of that
We
one.
made $30 tonight.
You're welcome.
You gotta start having call-ins.
They basically Ron the Dawn bought a t-shirt tonight. I'll send you a koozie too.
The koozie, huh?
So you can drink your beers with a 98% one.
It takes too long. Like I gotta sit there and then take it out, then put a new one in.
It doesn't matter. It's only when you're on the 98 show.
All right.
Recognition, bud.
Keep it near. Keep it on. Keep it. Store it on the lava lamp, and when you're there drinking a beer, you just reach back.
Maybe it'll warm it up
Keep
quicker.
it warm. Yeah. or it'll light on fire, and you'll lose your whole fucking house and all your possessions.
That lava lamp's been on for 4 hours. It's still not moving.
Nope, it's still at the bottom.
Does it feel warm to the touch?
Yeah, it's fucking hot.
So the oil, it's probably the oil's getting old. It's like fucking.
I don't know. That's crazy because I barely use the fucking thing unless I'm on this shit.
TJ said it'll keep your beer cold 98% longer.
Yeah. Need like 98 fucking coolant sleeves or some shit.
I actually just ordered 3 prototypes that are coming in.
Really?
And we'll see if they're good. Maybe
That's kind of funny that I just said that then.
Yeah.
All right.
The funniest part is they're not actually arm warmers. They're female leg warmers.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
Not even a surprise.
They literally, like when you look up arm warmer, like made by a company that makes them in bulk, you just get those compression sleeves. That's not really an arm warmer that some people wear, you know? So I want to get like the nice thick ones, you know, like the knitted ones. And apparently the female leg warmers work. So if they do, I'm going to order like 100 of the fuckers and we'll brand them 98%.
98 lamp warmers.
98 branded we talked about this once, actually, the 98 branded condoms with a 2% chance of getting pregnant. 98% effective, 2% ineffective.
So are you feeling lucky, Punk?
100% the kid will have Down syndrome.
Wow.
All right, maybe that was not politically correct.
It's already done.
Get demonetized immediately now.
Can we say retard these days?
Nope.
Have you had anyone reach out yet for like any type of sponsorships, like GoDaddy.com or Simply Safe?
We're kind of waiting till we got monetized officially to do that. And we are monetized, but we haven't been fully approved yet for the Google AdSense to link to it. And that can take up to 60 days. It's already been like maybe 20 days. So once they get back to us and we're fully monetized, then I was thinking we could reach out. I mean, we'd have to clean up our show a little.
Got to get like Raid Shadow Legends because that's not done enough.
Right.
Every YouTube video I watch is Raid Shadow Legends or Simply Safe.
Or like Keeps hair products.
Yeah, or Honey was a big one. The search engine thing.
Hello Fresh food.
Or some sort of beef jerky.
Or Gold Bond.
or Gold Bond. And if we could get sponsored by Gold Bond, dude, that would be
That's
the shit.
big.
We would thank Dave Shell.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be making some money off of me even before I was dead.
Dude, every single one of us, every single one of us has one near us, so that we can be like, boom, all the time. Gold Bond.
I already got mine.
Is it within reach right now?
No, it's not.
The Nightmare, $1.99. Did you get any other super chats? Thank you, Dan.
Yes.
Super chat. And yes, we did. Ron the Don hit us with a $30 super chat. And, you know, he's giving Marcus a run for his money.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I'm his apprentice.
I was really surprised the first night when we had that one for 99 euros, and I looked it up. It was like 95. I thought 95 American. I thought, wait a minute. But it's true that apparently the Europeans are taking such a pounding with the inflation and the energy stuff that the euro is now below the dollar for the first time ever. We were still very happy at 99
You know what they say,
euros.
Dave? Fuck the queen.
Fuck her.
Yeah, okay, Dad. I don't cut down on beer ever.
How dare you? That's a super insult.
What?
Saying that Ron the Don's cutting down on beer. Never gonna happen.
That's not a thing.
Lots of people just drink alone, Dan, when they're by themselves in a bedroom with a lava lamp. On a podcast with other grown men.
Well, I took wine to the practice tonight because, you know, hey, beer, I'm sorry, just doesn't cut it.
Did you get all hopped up, Dave?
No. No, I share.
Dave, how
I
many
didn't
glasses
guzzle
of
it all
wine?
myself.
How many glasses of wine does it take for you to just go right into masturbating with Gold Bond?
I think the unit you're looking for is not glasses, probably bottles. but-
Bottles?
Yeah.
Do you have to be drunk to masturbate, or do you do it sober?
Oh, I almost always sober because I don't drink at home. I just drink on the road.
I'll never forget, Dave. Remember when we celebrated your first tournament win in the garage in Allentown with champagne?
Yeah, it was at your place. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an interesting arrangement there where, you know, Dan was rooming with well, actually, no, Dan was the bottom of the three totem pole, but it was like three reports in a row. And I always thought, well, I don't know, I think that would be uncomfortable. You know, you're, you know, working with, like in Chuck's, in Ryder's case, he was working with the person that worked for him and the person he worked for. So I always thought it was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I had the manager, the GM of the strip club, the assistant manager, and then I was security. So
Yeah.
yeah, it worked out all right.
Yep. Yeah, we were there for a year because Dennis left to Georgia in March, and then you folks moved out in March the next year. So we've actually been in at the garage now for 3.5 years.
It's gotten nicer though. Mike did a lot of work. He made it really nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, especially during COVID when, you know, couldn't go out and about, and, you know, that's when we got the insulation and, you know, the air conditioning and the whole works.
Ryan's on his way out.
Dave, keep talking.
He was like, you were bobbleheading. You're like this.
Carolyn Lubes said, "What happened with Stephanie Spencer?"
Not sure, Carolyn, I'm not sure you want to know, to be perfectly honest.
Ron the Don missed the Stephanie Spencer era of 98%.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
She came on here. She came on here and told us she shoved a bunch of carrots in her vagina on stage and was passing them out to the crowd for men to eat.
What the fuck?
We were like, what?
And wasn't she like openly admitting like she was powerlifting and on like massive amounts of steroids?
Yeah. And then she did a pregnancy porn, and we tracked down the porn she was in.
Oh, that's fucking gross.
She was absolutely pregnant doing porn.
And Ryan made us look at it.
And then all of us, one day she came on, we put her pregnancy porn pictures in the background, our backgrounds. And she came in and she was like, you guys are jerks. I want to be taken serious as an arm wrestler, and you guys are treating me like this. And I was like, well, the first time you came on, you told us a story about the carrots. So if you wanted to be taken serious, you probably should have left that out.
Now, was that before or after John Dabo threatened your life, Ryan?
It was around the same time.
Went around. that was a good month. All that shit happened.
Yeah, all kinds of good stuff happened that fucking month, dude.
Yeah, I kind of wish I would have heard that.
Yeah. And she'd come on here, dude, and when she was on here, she drove for like fucking DoorDash or Grubhub or something.
Mm-hmm.
She'd be on here talking to us while driving around, dropping off food, and we'd keep trying to edge her on to like fucking taste the food or eat someone's food, and she wouldn't do it.
Wait, no, you should have told her to stick one of her carrots in there for like a fucking.
Dude, Burger made all these memes of like carrots and shit.
Oh man, you should have said you just stick with the carrot and be like, "What's this carrot?" Oh no, it's just extra.
She listed off like arm wrestlers she slept with and shit, and there was like a big list.
So, Carolyn, are you glad you asked, Carolyn? Now you know.
I guess she is happy about it.
That is crazy. Yeah, it was very interesting, Carolyn.
Those were crazy days. She had more facial hair than most of us.
Whoever was in the chat said that she lifted heavy and doesn't arm wrestle. I've never seen her win. She's lost every match I've ever seen on Facebook. I've never seen her win a match. She always weighed 50 more pounds than everyone.
Yeah. And Jimmy G slept with her.
Yeah, that's pretty when they were all in. Where was Jimmy at? In California, and he posted about it for like 5 weeks straight after. Like it was such a great place.
Yeah.
Petaluma, whatever is that what it was?
Right. Yep.
It was Spencer, John Dabo.
Where they claim arm wrestling, which was invented, which is false.
Yeah.
Didn't we talk to the guy who invented arm wrestling around here, Dave?
Yeah, Steve Stanaway. You met. I introduced you to Stanaway at the sit down.
Yeah.
Yep.
He told me
Actually, I was thinking it was in the 70s. Somebody told me it was actually 1966. I don't know. I thought it was 1972. But yeah, it's in the Scranton area. Yep. Steve and Randy Stanaway.
Carolyn didn't know that Stephanie used to come on our channel. Well, we weren't going live back then. We were just doing a Zoom, and we'd record them and then post them. But I don't think we posted the ones with her because we didn't want to lower ourselves to that level. And now we've gone much lower.
How did you get lower than from that?
Just fucking. I mean. How long did we talk about docking last time?
It was at the request of someone. It wasn't really keeping that conversation going.
Hey, we're just giving the fans what they want.
Exactly.
You guys want docking? You got it.
You want gold bond? You got it.
Right.
Apparently, the new fucking meme thing is going to be the neck stuff.
Dude,
oh God.
At our tournaments, we'll all wear masks, and people will be like, "What are you guys afraid of COVID?" And be like, "No, we don't want to inhale gold bond."
And everyone wears turtlenecks.
Yeah, to keep the dust out. And to keep Dave Schubert from staring at your neck.
Oh, yeah.
Neck fetish.
That's terrible.
There's a website called Only Necks.
Oh yeah, you like that? It's Jeep. It's Jeep, but it says beer upside down.
Nice. Oh yeah, dude.
All right, I'm getting out of here. You going tomorrow, Ryan, or no?
I don't know yet. It depends on whether Everly's soccer practice gets canceled and all that shit. Because it's supposed to rain, so it could be canceled. But I got to go do a service call in the morning.
Yeah, I might try to set a camera up to go live somewhere or something.
Yeah,
depends who's all there. I'll catch you guys later.
Later, buddy.
Yeah, Chuck.
Guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
We need a jingle. We need someone to sing like a "fuck that guy" jingle that we could play when people leave.
How about that guy who did the Tupperware song and the chapstick song? Those weren't terrible or anything.
This interesting item was once posted on a chat that I'm not allowed to mention. But
I'm pregnant.
What the fuck is that?
Matty Craig Jr. Oh man.
Ew.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, you can find anything. You know, our thing is
what kind of
our program is quite normal compared to that chat.
What kind of asshole would make a meme like that?
Is it you, Rob? You do it?
Plead the fifth. I would never do something like that.
Right.
Well, I know who will probably get blamed for it.
Penis.
Okay.
And then there were 4.
Mm-hmm.
Dave, you don't want to show us your nipples by chance, do you?
No, that was only for you. Just for you.
Yes.
I'll eat those in a second.
Ron doesn't want to see your nipples, Dave.
Just for you. Only for you, Ryan. You're special.
You see, there's no way she was a star. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, Schmo, I think you're in for a surprise if you can find this.
I don't know if I can actually put it on here without us fucking getting shut down, though.
Yeah, that's probably true, too.
Ryan's going to get demonetized 2 weeks after getting it.
Yeah, don't start getting strikes on your channel.
Found it. How do I post a link in the fucking chat on YouTube? Can any of you pros? Hold on, let me see if it.
If you're signed in, I don't know why you couldn't just.
Yeah, shouldn't you just be able to do that?
I send it and I'll put it in.
I don't think it comes through as a link if you just paste the URL. Did that go through as a link?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it was called Naughty Knocked Up 2 or something like that. And if you click on that link, it brings you to the video cover, which Stephanie Spencer is the main pregnant person on.
Awful.
It's quite awful.
Is she surrounded by carrots or what?
No, that's a separate one.
Yeah, that was
There's a
different.
different starring role. The carrots and the pregnancy were two different ones.
The carrot one, she was like guest appearing as a stripper somewhere. Just thought, hey, I'm gonna put a bushel of carrots up my vagina.
Wait, she was a stripper also?
I guess she was on stage. She said she was on stage, I'm assuming.
Was it like the world's just worst strip club?
No, I think that's it's
Allowed
a
pregnant.
place that we used to go to in Philadelphia, Daydreams.
The best part was one day her kid was in the background. We were like, hey, is that the kid that was inside of you when you did Naughty Knocked Up? Is that kid afraid of carrots? Does he eat carrots? No? Wonder why.
You realize, of course, that if she sees this, she's certainly not going to be on our favorites list generally, and yours particularly.
Pretty sure she's not anyway. She'd probably come on again, though. She loves that attention. You don't tell a story like that if you don't want people talking about it. You know?
Who watches this shit more than fucking 3 hours anyway? 2 hours, 3 hours.
No one,
19 people at the moment. Well,
but
19 that includes some
nobody
of us.
watches the whole podcast after it's been
Right. Who watches the whole fucking thing? Oh, wait.
Certainly not me.
Oh, you know who does? Black Eyes. He'll comment on shit that's like 7 hours in, and I'm like, how do you even know that? He's like, I listen to it while I'm at work.
I do a lot of that shit too. I have a lot of driving to do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's when I listen to shit when I'm driving around.
exactly.
It's already, oh my God. I'm probably going to go to bed soon, though.
Yeah,
You guys-
I'm actually
you guys are
gonna get
welcome
off.
to stay
I'm
on.
actually gonna get off for once.
Should we, you're going to actually leave the podcast?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, for once.
So we can fuck that guy, you finally?
Yeah, you can say fuck me all you want. I'm gonna go finish watching my Jeffrey Dahmer and eat some more food and rack out.
Josh Berger said IFA World stole our hands for their logo and removed the green on the strap.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Interesting.
Oh, Schmo's already saying fuck that guy. You too early, buddy.
Well, yeah, I got to write up some reports and whatnot, so I guess I'm gonna hop off too.
Alrighty. Oh,
Got
yeah,
some-
look. The hands at the top there.
Oh yeah, that's 100%. That's funny.
Strange.
Should sue them.
We're going to have to.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
Bye bye.
See you, buddy. We'll do the FTG chat soon.
All right, yeah, let me know.
Yep.
You're gonna start one right now after you have to tell all of us to go fuck ourselves.
That guy. Well,
All right,
you're out of here.
I am.
Well, have a pleasant evening. What's left of it.
Have a good night, guys.
You too, buddy.
Talk to y'all soon.
Hope so.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Later, man. Later, Dave. Later, Ryan.
Fine.
Peace,
Oh,
everybody.
that guy.
Fuck you.
Fuck that guy. I gotta hit that button. FTG. Fuck that guy. Dave, well, anyway, everyone who's watching, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for super chats. Thanks for likes. Thanks for dislikes. Thanks for comments. We're
I
gonna
should
wrap.
mention that tonight I'm coming to you from Barkeyville, Pennsylvania,
Ooh,
on my practice tour of Western Pennsylvania and Ohio. And see what a couple of weeks ago, what I was, and in fact, next week I'll be coming to you from Windsor Locks, Connecticut, on the way to the New Englands.
nice.
And whatever. But not as exciting as coming to you from that hospital in Overland Park, Kansas, a couple of weeks ago. But whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, they poked around and did the catheterization on Friday and didn't find any blockages. So unfortunately for the trolls, it looks like I'll be around for a while. But whatever. Anyhow. But hey, this is the longest I've talked to Ryan in the last week and a half. He's been so damn busy.
This is true.
Has to work.
Work is crazy lately. But all right, well, I'm gonna wrap this up, and we'll reconvene next Friday.
Yep.
Later.
Yeah, I'll be. I should have added when I'm in Windsor Locks. I'll have Jonathan McUrchin with me, so maybe I can get him to join us.
There you go. Everyone's very looking forward to that.
Yeah, in fact, after we wrap this up, why don't you give me a call for something I do not wish to discuss on open mic?
You got it, Dave.
Alrighty. Have a good
Goodbye,
night.
everybody.
Bye, everybody.